Live from Studio 6B in the Fimplegemont Recreational Center for the Fashionably Exasperated, it's Pran Funkels Live. And now, join us for lots of prank phone calls.
Pran Funkels. How we doing, folks?
I'm doing pretty good.
I'm doing good, too.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the show. It's just me and Mike here.
It's just me and Pat here.
And we're gonna have a lot of fun tonight. We're not gonna Wing Chung tonight. Not at all. Not at all. That was my racist woodworker impersonation there.
That's what I thought it was. It wasn't positive. Have to work on that one a little more.
Yeah. Oh, if I could be louder, I could probably do a lot better.
Yeah.
But
He's not. I don't think he'd be a hard one for you.
yeah. Oh, it's not hard for me to impersonate a racist, I'll tell you that.
I've been around enough people like him.
Well, I'm around one all the time. Me. No, I'm just kidding. Not at all. Not at all.
I play.
What you play with? How?
Pain.
Well, welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. As ELP once sang. Kira is not here tonight. Nor is Patrick, but it was good to have them on both at the same time on an episode last time for our wrapping up our 10th anniversary. I haven't finished listening back to that, but we had some good moments in there for sure. I was just listening to some of it today, and had some good calls that Patrick... We had one with we had an order line. I think it's worth uploading. The guy just kept... One of those guys that just would not... And we just kept him going for a long time. Like with the address took a long time. And we had... Kira was doing the Fred soundboard and giving him a bunch of different numbers for addresses and credit card number, and then I was doing it. And it was one of those things where I just kept changing character, and the guy just like... It's interesting too, like, I don't know if it's just that they can tell it's still me and they don't care that my voice changed or my accent, so they're just gonna keep going like nothing happened. But yeah, it just keeps going, and then Patrick kept chiming in, and that was a good one. So anyway, if you missed it, you might listen back to our last episode. I was going to have an Oops All Video Game music episode last night, and that didn't happen. I was not in good shape for that to happen, and I wanted it to be good, so I postponed it. That might happen tomorrow night. We'll see. It'll either be tomorrow night or Monday, though.
Well, we can only hope so.
Well, I know you're being sarcastic, but
no,
yes.
I'm not.
I know.
I do like to catch those.
Well, that makes one of us. Yep. Pran Funkels' refrigerator just kicked on. Did you hear it?
I did.
Sounds a little bit like the beginning of the theme song to the Alf cartoon. Gordon, Gordon. I'm not going to sing too much or our channel will get annihilated from YouTube. We got had a... how many times have we talked about that?
It's constant. Never.
It was many years ago. It was a show I wasn't on. I'm pretty sure I was passed out at the time, and Kira played the opening theme, the video to it, the opening theme to the Alf Saturday morning cartoon, and just immediately got our stream shut down, because that's some valuable fucking shit, that Alf animated cartoon. I had a... You remember going to the store and looking at the magazines, and sometimes you'd buy one as a kid?
Yes.
There was like a comic book / magazine of the Alf animated cartoon that I remember I got. It was like based on the cartoon. It was similar to, there was a Simpsons Illustrated. It was like a magazine that when the Simpsons was pretty new. And I'm sure I still have that somewhere, and I'm sure I drew in it with a marker and shit. So it's not worth anything now, but
you never know. Could be worth something to somebody.
it's probably not much if it's got a lot of doodling and shit in it, because that's what I used to... I had like Mad magazines that I would do that, and like Sega Visions and video game magazines. I would like draw and mark mark out letters and make it say other stuff. You know how you used to do that?
Yeah. Give everybody mustaches and goatees.
Yeah, somewhere I probably still have it, but I had like a Pete Rose baseball card that came in a Quaker Oats box or something.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's... I don't know what it's worth, but I'm sure it would be worth something, except there was like an imperfection on it in the print. And there was like a white spot where it didn't print. And I was a kid, so like I took a pencil and like colored it in, and I remember at the time Patrick was like, "You just devalued that because you marked on it, you dumbass." But he didn't say it like that, but
dumbass.
He did make me feel pretty stupid.
They smack you in the back of the head.
Yeah, he was just like Kevin's brother on the Wonder Years.
You dumbass.
I'm sure I still have that somewhere, but like every time over the years I'll look at it every once in a while and just think, I wish I didn't do that. It's probably still worth $3, you know.
Maybe there's the biggest Pran Funkels fan out there. That'd be worth a lot to them.
Yeah. I could just sign it with a Sharpie, you know, on top of it, his face. Well, R.I.P., Mr. Peter.
Yeah.
And I make a Pran Funkel.
He never made it into the Hall of Fame, still.
Well, he wasn't very good at baseball. That's what I hear.
You heard wrong.
He was a bad man that gambled.
Yeah, he's the one. That one guy.
You know what Norm says about gambling?
What's he say?
I don't have to do that again, do we? I've probably done it enough on the show. It's just one of my favorite jokes of his.
Oh, everybody loves Norm.
They say it's a disease. And it's the only disease where you might win a lot of money.
It's very true.
Yeah. I guess I kind of understand. As a gambler myself, not that I don't gamble much, but I do understand that how it's fun. I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people that I understand why it's fun.
Yes.
It might be inherited. I don't know. But also, if you never take risks, you never never get ahead, you know what I'm saying?
That's what they say.
Well, let's make a Pran Funkel. Okay, so you might want to get... Do you want me to put this in the chat? I don't want to read the whole thing, but...
Yeah, you can throw it in the chat if you want.
Got notes from Kira on this one. I'll put it in the chat right now.
Right now.
So you might want to get a soundboard of a lady ready. This was probably not going to go anywhere, but if it does, you might want to... So this guy... I'm not going to say too much about the situation, but it was like a sort of professional or... It was a text exchange this guy was having with a woman, and just like out of the fucking blue, he just like sends her a dick pic and like a message like sexual, you know, just completely out of the fucking blue. And we got his number. And we're gonna try to, he was trying to help out this woman, or I would have to review the thing, but I perceived it like she was gonna pay him to do a service, not at all, you know, sexual, but out of the blue, he like sends a dick pic. So we're gonna try to call this guy, and he probably won't answer, but then we'll text him if he doesn't. So, yeah, first call, and I know do that. Okay. So, do you have a soundboard in case he answers?
Yeah, she suggested salacious bartender. So I'll give that a shot.
Does that one work usually?
Yeah.
I'm very confused.
I mean...
It might be better if he doesn't answer and we text him and like entice him, you know, but...
Yeah.
Then again...
How do you feel about that?
You never know on these situations. Usually they don't answer, but here we go. Let's give him a call.
I received a phone call.
You received a Funkel. F-U-N-K-E-L, not L-E.
Yes.
A Pran with no K on the end.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voice...
Has a dick that is not sticking up yet. Goodbye. Let's try it one more time.
8 inches is a lot of inches.
He's probably got that.
You... Oh.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not
Another
available.
switcheroo
At the tone,
voicemail.
please record your message.
Oh, now we can leave him at... This is weird, because this happened when we called you on the last show, Mike. We got like one voicemail one time, and then we got a different one.
I remember you saying that.
I wonder what's going on, because I was listening to a podcast where they were talking about this happening, where this guy called a lady that... And then called her again, and she was like... He was like, what? It went to some guy's voicemail, and she was like... And then they verified the number, and he was calling the right number. So I wonder if this is just the system is fucking up globally or across the country. There's a word jumble like the one on Soul Train going on with voicemail systems. You ever play that word jumble on that Soul Train?
Nah.
Them women shaking their asses. Damn. Let's try them one more time.
At work, and we were called.
This guy's probably a fan of that show, by the way.
And I got a phone call, and
But the person you called has a voicemail.
Alright, we went back from Kevin Spacey back to that. Well, I guess we can text him now. What do you think, Mike?
Sounds good.
What should we text him?
Nah, I
like
think Kira already laid that out.
Well, I don't know if she specifically said what to text him, but we could just say like, you still up, or something like that.
Yeah.
By the way, so we did get, there's a picture of his face that we got, in addition to his dick. His dick was actually like censored, if I recall correctly. Thank God. Because I'd be permanently scarred for life from seeing that. You know, I can't ever see a dick, or it would ruin me mentally. It, you know, might mean that Grandpa's gay. But Patrick saw the picture of him and said that it was exactly what he pictures when he hears BJ. And I kind of agreed, although this guy was a little bit underweight for what I picture with BJ, but yes. I imagine personality-wise, he's probably pretty similar. Except, more into the females, you know. Obviously. So yeah, I guess I'll just text him and...
see.
No yawn allowed. No yawning allowed.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ma.
Nah.
Okay, I'm texting him. You still up?
Trying to eat some ass.
Alright, we'll keep you updated if we get a response from him. We have a shitload of calls and voicemails from probably our last show, callbacks, or from a previous show. But I don't know if we'll call those back. We'll make sure we try to get through the list that Kira gave us to call first. Alright, coming up next, we have the King of Daryl's. We played this call on the last show, but this is a call that Patrick did about where he interrupted a man's dinner. Remember that, Mike?
Yes, I do. I remember some of that.
So, I don't know if you agree, but I think if we call this guy, I think I should do it maybe.
Okay.
Because I think the dinner thing should be continued.
Yeah.
Let's give it a try.
Alright.
This guy knows about 9,000 Daryls. They're all in blue-collar jobs, by the way.
And they all work together?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes they fight. They have versus battles.
Please leave your message for
What was Daryl and Daryl's brother's name? Was it Larry?
I doubt that very much.
What was it?
Larry. I was trying to do Larry's voice. Does he say I doubt that very much? Or is that... He just says I doubt that.
Doubt that.
That was kind of a mixture of the no-go guy that... I doubt that very much.
I doubt that.
I'm pretty sure I had a guy say that in a call, and like a no-go guy that was like...
please leave your message.
I doubt that very much.
Negative.
Because I think I said I was like some wacky name person, and he's like, I doubt that very much. Thank you very much. Well, let's try him one more time. Should we leave a message?
I don't know. What do you think? Go for it.
Okay.
If you want to talk about some Daryls.
Do you have a soundboard for that, or?
I do not have a
Okay.
Daryl
Yeah.
I can think of.
I'll leave a message.
Please leave your message for
No,
808.
I said
Sorry about that. I was busy opening a beverage. Didn't have time to cut off that greeting.
yeah, right, whatever. You're lying.
Hope I'm not interrupting your dinner.
Don't lie.
I'll tell you something that's annoying after this.
Please leave your message for 8.
Well, I was calling about the 16-ounce shake. Daryl told me to call you. My name's Michael. Hope I'm not interrupting your dinner. Give me a call back. 402-882-2083, or at this number I'm calling from. Once again, hope I'm not interrupting your dinner. Thank you.
To replay your message, press 1.
This is a deluxe voicemail. Well, I was calling about the 16-ounce shake. Daryl told me to call you. My name's Michael. Hope I'm not interrupting your dinner. Give me a call back. 402. Okay. I think he ate too much dinner. He's asleep now. We have an incoming text message. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
It's, let me double check. I think it's from him. It's not from the dick pics guy. Let's see.
Dick pics.
Ron's ears perked up. He heard the magic word.
Dick pics.
Yeah, so this... He texted us back, or it was an auto-generated thing. Sorry I missed your call. No capitalization or punctuation, I assume. This is a prank call, I assume.
No.
So, should I say I hope I'm not interrupting your dinner?
But I need you to call me back.
Are there two R's in interrupting? I just typed some gibberish to see if auto correct was on, and it's not, so. You know, I used to know how to spell, me and a lot of other people. And then autocorrect came along, and no one knows how to spell anymore. Used to be pretty good at it. Yes, there are 2 R's. Okay, I was correct.
You are correct. 2 R's, 2 T's.
Ah, you sure there's 2 T's?
Yeah. 2 N's, 2 I's.
Oh, you're fucking with me. Okay.
No.
I've got 2 eyes.
There you go.
I got 3 eyes. You wanna play with them?
Mm-hmm.
What do you play with? You play.
Interrupt. Interrupt.
Was that Anya Taylor-Joy?
That must have been.
Anya Nuts? Okay. I hope I'm not interrupting your dinner. What else was I gonna say?
But I really need you to call me back.
I think what you said something else a minute ago.
Did I? I don't remember.
Okay, I'll just put that, so we'll see what happens. Oh, he just tried to call back, and it didn't ring. Alright.
Shit.
Isn't that nice? I wonder if I turned it off. Let's see. I know there's a setting. Shit. Incoming calls. I wouldn't have turned it off. We just, maybe because we were texting, we didn't hear. Maybe the audience heard it ringing and we didn't. That's very possible here lately.
Audience, did you hear? Did we miss out on a ring?
Did you hear? Did you hear? The doctor and Mir? Did you hear? Well, let's call him back.
Call him up.
Hello?
Well, I was calling about the 16-ounce shake.
Hold on, I can barely hear you.
Okay.
Hello?
Yep, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear now.
Well, Daryl told me to call about the 16-ounce shake.
Say
You
it
got any
one
information?
more time, please. I'm on the highway. Say it again.
Daryl told me to call you about the 16-ounce shake.
Who?
Daryl,
From where?
the Quincy department.
What
M.E.
department?
The Quincy M.E. department.
What about? Who's Daryl?
Daryl Finneman with the 16-ounce shake deal.
From where?
The Quincy M.E. department, God damn it.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
You got the wrong number, brother.
No, I think I got the right one. You sound like the man.
I'm sorry?
It sounds like
I'm
you.
sorry?
It sounds like you.
Who's
Six-
you? Who's you?
Well, my name is Jeff.
Trying to reach, buddy.
Huh?
Who are you trying to reach? Oh,
Daryl told me to call you. I hope I'm not interrupting your dinner. Are you
no,
having
you're
dinner?
not interrupting my dinner. But who's Daryl? You know how many Daryls I know? I know like 5 Daryls.
Only 5?
Only 5, yeah.
Well, it's the electrician one.
So who's Daryl?
Hey, like I said, he told me to call you about the 16-ounce shake deal we're
told you?
trying to do.
6 what?
16-ounce shake. Are you on a Bluetooth device?
I don't understand. What we fixing? What? Fixing what? Roof? Fixing toilets? Plumbing? I don't know. You know.
16.
I'm trying to get to the bottom of this with you. Fixing what? I know Daryl's fixing toilets.
I'm trying to get to the bottom of a 16-ounce shake, and that's what this is about.
Yeah, that's about what? Fixing toilets.
No, sir. There's nothing about toilets.
The one Daryl I know, he's a plumber. Why, he's too busy.
I thought you knew 5 Daryls.
Yeah, but which one? I'm trying to get to the other Daryl. The other Daryl is actually, he's a gynecologist. That's a Daryl you're talking about.
Well, that's not a blue-collar job. That's more of a pink-collar job.
Because gynecologist Daryl also refers me people that you need, like, they have diarrhea or.
Well, I hope they're not having diarrhea out of that part of their body.
I don't know. That's why I'm trying to help you out. Which one? Daryl, like the plumber, or Daryl, the gynecologist?
Electrician, I said.
No, I don't know Daryl electrician, really. I'm sorry.
Am I interrupting your dinner?
Okay, you see, thank you. You're trying to tip me off here with Daryl the electrician. I don't know, not Daryl electrician here. I know Daryl, the plumber, Daryl gynecologist. I don't know what you're looking for exactly.
Well, I spoke with you before about the electrician.
Oh, about the electrician.
Yeah, the electrician.
For is either Daryl the plumber or Daryl the gynecologist.
Well, he might be a amateur gynecologist. I don't know.
Somebody has. Because I'm not the right person to take care of hemorrhoids.
Well, I don't know if that's what gynecologists do.
Yeah? Yeah, you're not the wrong person.
They might not be good at their job if they're doing that.
Yeah, you're calling the wrong person for hemorrhoids issues here. I don't have any plunger for hemorrhoids.
Well, I'm starting to think you're Freudian slipping on me here.
No
I didn't say nothing about hemorrhoids.
Yeah, you did. That's all right.
No, I didn't.
Happy to answer
I
your
said
question.
16-ounce shake.
I can refer you to Daryl, the gynecologist, or the plumber, either or.
Are you joshing me?
Because,
Are you trying to josh me here?
I am asking you a question. Don't turn around with the question. I'm asking you. You want me to refer you to Daryl, the gynecologist, or Daryl, the plumber? I'm happy to do that.
I'll send me to the gyno one.
Okay, because for 2 separate issues here, either clogged toilets or clogged anus. Either or. It's simple.
Are you joshing me?
One takes the plumber, one takes the gynecologist.
Well, it's about the same thing, isn't it?
I'm asking you. You're turning my question with a question. Do you want to refer you to the gynecologist or to the plumber?
Well,
make it simple.
Every single thing the reflex does is an answer with a question mark.
I owned you here.
That's what Duran said.
I owned you all the way. I owned your ass all the way. Simple. Clogged toilet, I can refer you to Daryl the plumber.
You own my ass?
I'm happy to refer you to Daryl the gynecologist, okay?
My ass belongs to a 16-ounce shake.
Clogged up anus, I can refer you to Daryl, okay? And if you're recording me, this is really it's a total troll for you. You are being trolled.
Beg your pardon?
You are being trolled. If you're recording this, you're trying to play this on a radio or something. You are being
no,
owned.
sir. Not on the radio.
All right? Yeah. Happy to serve you. You have just been served.
Well, I got a 16-ounce shake. I'm hoping to serve you.
Make it simple. Which Daryl do you need? The plumber or the gynecologist?
I done told you the gyno.
Yeah? Because you sound to me like you're more like you need help on hemorrhoids. Well, you're eating a lot of Tabasco, something Mexican food.
The king of slams here.
You can try 3-day trial, yeah? No Mexican food, no Tabasco, no hot sauce, no jalapenos. Straight up.
I'm the king of
see how that works.
Denny's Grand Slams. Those give me diarrhea, I'll tell you that.
See that unclocks you.
Well, I made you laugh.
Oh, man, you just entertained me, bro.
Well, thank you very much.
Oh boy, okay.
Oh boy, Alberto.
You try to be funny here. You're the joke here. Where are you coming from? Oh my God. I
hope
you
I
have
didn't
some
interrupt your
listeners
dinner.
here. You know, I owned you, man.
Well, you own my dinner.
So I got the number for you. You have a pen?
Well, hang on, let me get one. Yeah, just a second.
Okay, it's 1-800.
What was that number? I didn't hear you. Can you repeat it?
Oh my God. 1-800-1800.
Yeah.
S as in Frank. I as in India. X as in X-ray. 6 hemorrhoids.
All right, I wrote it down. I'm going to call it. I'll call you back and let you know how it goes. Thanks for the referral.
I can hear people laughing in the background.
Well, there's the studio audience. They're watching me eat a 16-ounce shake.
Oh boy, you have got a good time, I know.
That's true. I'm eating a 16-ounce shake.
Happy to, okay?
I hope I didn't interrupt your dinner.
You want another? You need to take down another number?
I suppose.
No, you got enough today.
All right. I appreciate it.
All right. Send my regards to all the listeners, okay?
All right. They love you.
All right, buddy. Happy New Year, okay?
You too. 16-ounce shake.
Aloha. You too.
God bless your soul.
God bless you. God bless your life spirit.
Thank you for your service.
You are most welcome.
God bless you, baby.
Have a good dinner.
God bless you, buddy.
I love you.
No love, just brotherhood.
I love you.
Okay, honey bun.
Do you have a Facebook page?
No, I don't. You have my number already, so.
You gotta send me a request.
Say it again.
You gotta send me a request through Facebook.
I send you a request. No, I don't do mail, brother.
I just want to meet you.
No, I don't do. I don't dig men, bro.
I want to be with you.
Oh boy. Huh?
I want to be with you.
I don't want to be with you. So it's not mutual, yeah? It's a dead end.
We'll have breakfast at Denny's.
What happened?
We'll have breakfast at Denny's.
No need. I eat breakfast
Are you
at home.
still interested?
No. It's okay.
Give me your address. Let's go
That's
forward.
Right, yeah. That's right. Wait for my address.
I want to talk to a man.
What happened?
Go to the bathroom. What are you wearing?
No. I don't give my address.
I love you.
I love you too, okay?
I want to
New
be
York
with
City
you.
style love, okay? Italian style
I
love.
want to see who you are.
Huh?
Maybe we can meet.
Nowhere, bro. We can meet in hell. We're both going in hell.
We'll have a good time.
Meet you there. Huh?
We'll have a good time.
Yeah, up in hell. You probably get there first. I'll join you, brother. I'll be there.
You and I are gonna go have breakfast at Denny's.
We can have breakfast at the bottom of hellfire, brother.
So, what do you want me to do? Hug you?
Yeah, you can sleep on fantasy hugs.
What are you wearing?
I'm wearing your ego right now.
I'm an old guy. You know, I'm just a human being with a heart.
Yeah. God bless your heart. God bless your soul.
I love you.
I love you too. Okay. All right.
God
you
bless
have a good
you,
night,
baby.
wherever you are. What state are you in?
God bless your soul.
God bless your soul. What state? What state are you? What's your area
I'm in
code?
California.
307. Huh?
I'm in California.
Oh, California. Okay. Thoughts and prayers for California.
I live in San Diego.
Okay. Stay safe, guys. Okay. Alrighty.
I want to be with you.
Peace out.
I want to talk to a man.
No, I don't
I need
want to
to
talk
meet
to
him.
him, man. It's a waste of time, man.
I need to meet him.
The only man I think want to talk to maybe the Pope.
This
Not
guy's
you.
a big man.
No, because he has a beautiful heart.
My friend. I just want to meet you.
I'm not your friend, man.
I want to see who you are.
Well, it's only short time until I meet you in hell, so
I'm not being mean.
be patient.
I'm not being, obnoxious.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too. Okay, see you in hell.
I'm a man at peace.
Me too.
Can I go see you?
Yeah, you can go. If you jump off the bridge,
meet
that's
you.
a straight ticket to hell. That's a shortcut to see me in hell. Warm it up there.
Peace. I don't know why.
Sir,
For calling and bothering people, bro.
have you thought about repenting for your sins? Maybe not go to hell?
I don't know, man. You keep calling
Please don't
people,
go there, okay?
bugging the
Have
hell
you been
out of
told
people,
about Jesus?
You're gonna end up on a one-way ticket to hell. That's for sure.
Please don't
Yeah.
go there, okay?
Rather it be a round trip, to be honest with you.
All right. You can expedite that real quick. Jump off a bridge. Throw
Hey,
yourself under the
Expedia,
bus.
Nat Gam.
That's the quickest way to make it there.
All right.
You're not listening to me.
All right.
You're
Hector,
not listening to me.
All my regards
Hector,
to all the listeners.
Hector's
okay?
upset with you.
All right. Good night.
You have anger issues.
Aloha.
I want to be with you.
I love you a lot. Thanks for the 16-ounce shake hemorrhoids.
Copy that. Roger that. Okay. I noted that.
Wilco.
God bless you, baby.
All right.
I love you.
God bless
That's
you.
my
brother.
favorite band.
Aloha.
I have records.
Hector has some Wilco records. Well, that was fruitful. Eh?
Yeah, that guy likes to talk.
It was a lot more chatty than last time. That was unexpected.
Everybody loves Hector.
He was on to us. It was a radio show.
Hey, right? Yeah, we're on the radio.
He was owning us there.
He was owning us on our own radio station.
Apparently he thinks that vagina is the same thing as an asshole, I guess.
Yeah, I think he's a little confused there.
He thinks gynecologists work on hemorrhoids, apparently. Yeah, that was interesting.
That was fun.
Well, we'll definitely call this guy back at some point. Not Not tonight.
Nah. He can go to bed or finish his dinner or whatever.
He can go to bed.
Go to bed.
I wonder if I still have that number saved. I'm sure I do somewhere. Well, let's move on.
Go to bed.
How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing pretty good.
I'm doing pretty good.
Sounds like you finished that fillet of fish. How was it?
Yeah, the fish has been done. No more fish.
Fishes are done, man. To quote
Fishes
Keith
are
Coogan.
done, man.
Could you tell what I said there?
No.
Well, can't be that movie. Can't maybe. It's on a compact disc, so it's just the audio, not the video. It's a dual-layered, double-sided DVD, but they only burned the audio from the movie, so it really sucks. And it caught my urethra, and it's not even all the stuff from the movie. It doesn't have deleted scenes even, huh?
Sounds like you got ripped off.
Yeah. It also sounds like maybe the THC's kicking in.
Hey now. I could use some of that.
Hey, why have you not?
Yeah?
Aren't you a user?
Tim? Well,
You know what McGruff says about that?
I need a couple spare minutes to be able to do that, you know? I
Ah.
haven't had a chance to get with it yet.
We're working you hard tonight. You got your hands on
A lot of
levers.
moving parts here, you know.
Yeah, one of them's moving on its own.
Hey,
Yeah.
now.
It's
Hey.
getting aroused like E.T. on the Atari game
But
when he raises his head up at the flower and all that shit.
hey,
You know, in the E.T. game. Ah, shit, no. I should save this for the video game show. Never mind. I'm gonna make it. Yeah, let me make a note right now.
yeah, it's a shit game.
It was, yes. We had that when I was a kid,
I think fucking everybody had that.
and we played it a lot because
Because you had it.
because it was Atari, and you played any given Atari game, like you had about 3 minutes before you got bored with it, you know.
Yeah.
It's crazy how simple the games were back then compared to now, you know.
But that one in particularly was very bad.
Yeah, and this was a common thing, but you didn't think about it being bad because you were a kid, and you're just like, it wasn't good or bad, it was just a video game, and you were going to play it, you know.
Just thought it was hard.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
It's like, this must be doing this wrong.
Yeah,
There's something I don't know. Or
I'm just
missing.
bad at it. It's not, the game is bad, it's just I'm not good at it. Yeah, I would try at that game. Patrick was better at it than me, of course, but yeah, it's funny to, like, you know, become an adult and then realize that, no, the game just sucked.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make a note.
And it makes you wonder, like, did they know it sucked when they put it out? Like, did they put it out knowing that it was going to be a shit game, but it would still sell fucking everywhere just because of the name? Or were they really trying?
It's probably a little bit of both, you know.
Yeah, I mean, they had to know that it was fucking impossible to play.
I think at the time it was just, when you make something yourself, it's hard to determine. I think it's the case with any quote-unquote art. Sorry, my voice is cracking on, I guess.
Yeah.
But you really need outside, you know, like nowadays, and for a long time, I'm sure they've had people test the games and probably give input on them, like, does this suck or not? And then they adjust the game accordingly or whatever. But they probably just... I'm pretty sure they didn't do that back then. Like, the Atari games, they would have... definitely, like, the Activision ones would have, like, the credits in the... at least in the instruction manual, that, like, there was just, like, a handful of... a small group of people would work on a game.
Yeah.
As opposed to nowadays, I'm sure it's more like a fucking movie, you know? There's, like, hundreds... or dozens, or maybe at least tens of people, but... yeah, like, back then, it just was a different situation, you know? It was a new...
yeah.
It was a new frontier. And also, as someone who used to, like, make stupid games and basic programming, like, I made a game on my Commodore that, you know, I made a lot of games, or me and Patrick did, that were, like, you know, text, choose your own adventure, or, you know, those games where it's all text, and it's like, where do you want to go, what do you want to do now, you know? And there would be multiple choices often, and stuff like that. We would do those kind of games and, like, try to make it funny and then have our friends play it, you know? And it was fun. And then, like, I started trying to program, you know, games you could actually play, like, with a joystick, where you're controlling a character and doing stuff.
Yeah.
And it was, I had a Texas Instruments computer and a...
You see, the Texas Instruments computer, you see, I did the commercials for it, you see.
And I had a Commodore, but both of them were severely limited with the memory, the RAM, you know. So you couldn't do a lot, unless you really knew what you were doing, I guess. But so, like, the text-based games, like, that I would do, or at least I did one on Commodore that that was very, like, it was lengthy, kind of, but I made it where it would, like, load from the disc with each, like, scene, or every once in a while, you know. But you couldn't really do that with, like, a scrolling... Well, actually, I didn't... Anyway, yeah, like an action type of game that wasn't just, like, you know, text, was a lot harder, because you couldn't have it stop and load, because it would take a few seconds at least, you know, like, pause. Anyway, I would have, like, I had, like, made one of those, or, like, started on one and had some sort of friends, like, play it, and they're just like, what's the deal with the jumping? It's all jerky and weird. And it's like, oh yes, this probably sucks. You know? It's when you're I guess what I'm saying, when you're making something, it's hard to have perspective on it. You don't know if it's good or bad until you, like... And even if you have an outside source review it, you know, you need a trusted source on that, because some people just hate everything, you know. But, anyway. I think that's what happened with E.T. They... Maybe some of them knew it sucked, but some of them didn't, and they just... I think it was a combination of both. Like, they just put it out anyway, just because, you know.
I'm sure they just sold a shitload of them.
Ultimately, I guess.
I think everybody I know that had that system had it.
Yeah, I think, how could you not buy E.T., the video game, you know?
Yeah.
My parents did.
Right.
Well, probably my mom. Because my dad, you know, thought that video games rot your brain, so... Anyway, yeah, I guess what I'm saying is, back then there was just not a whole lot of thought about how good the game was so much. And that definitely was still going on with Nintendo, because there were some shitty Nintendo games too. Anyway, Mike, did you step away?
No, I'm here.
Well, do you want to step away? You can.
Yeah, I might do that for just a minute. If you want to do a call.
Yes.
Or if you want to talk for a little bit. Yeah. But yeah, I could take a couple minutes if you don't mind.
Alright, I'll do this call.
Yeah.
Because God knows we haven't heard me talking enough tonight, have we?
I'm still here with you in spirit.
I'm still here with you in spirit, Gam.
I put some on my upper lip, and I got it real tacky. And I put some on the back of the fake mustache, and I got it real tacky. And then I stuck it to my face, and I've got spirit gum all over my face.
Sounds like it.
Spirit game.
I don't know if that story's been told on the show, but that was a real guy I'm impersonating there.
But
Probably hasn't been told on the show for good reason.
Reminds me of a character of yours. But...
Who?
Yours.
Jeff? I mean...
Please leave your message
That's not
for...
a character of mine. Who does that remind you of?
Had to do with black plastic.
Spirit game?
Yes.
I'm not sure which character you're talking about. Okay. Well, you can put it in the chat if you want. Well, let's keep it going here. Oh, let's try that number again. Person who said hello. Hello. Somebody there? Hello. We have a Craig T. Nelson autograph we're going to try to sell to you if you want it. Hello? It's on a Spalding. It's probably worth upwards of $1,000. We'll sell it for $500. You interested? It's on Spalding Gray. Craig signed it. In that scene when he realized they moved the bodies, but they didn't move the bodies, they only moved the headstones. You remember that? Bronson got your tongue there? Okay, I hung up. I guess that's the MO of these people now. They pick up, sit there. That's what they did last time we called them. I believe on the last show. I guess let's move on, because I think they're going to do the same thing if we call them back. That is probably the best or worst thing you can do to us on this show. Best if it's, you know, at worst if it's us, but best if it's you. And we're calling you. Pick up and just sit there and have absolutely no reaction and you just waste our time. But, you know, at least we get to sit there and say stupid shit for a while. That's still fun, right? Even if we don't get a reaction. I got a lot of people in the chat tonight. I'm just now checking. Theoden Peregrine. Nameless Jedi. Says, oops, no video game music. Well, there's going to be some tonight. You know, yeah, there's very few episodes of Pran Funkels that contain no video game music, eh? There are many episodes of Oops All Video Game Music that contain no Pran Funkels. However, Nameless Jedi says, have you ever explained, is there a particular story behind the origin of the name Pran Funkels? Well, it only took about 11 years for someone to ask this, and I can answer it now, should I? And I don't know if I've always felt like I didn't think it needed to be explained, but then again, I've thought that about a lot of things in my life, and it did. So, that's what it's like being me, I guess. But, we used to, you know, as you know, if you're a long-time listener, or if you just listened to the last episode, my brother and I always liked to prank phone call people. And this might actually be recorded on an old cassette, and I may come across it someday, but there were people, there was a lady at one point, but there were multiple people who would say, like, are you making prank phone call? Are you making Pran Funkels? And it literally sounded like they were saying Pran Funkels. They were saying prank phone calls, but it sounded like, are you making Pran Funkels? So we just started saying that we were making Pran Funkels. And that's pretty much the story. Papa Mavis is in the chat. Angry Music Man. Payphone, haven't seen you in a while. Check your blood sugar. Check it often. Oh, reason not to. Taco Demboski. Love you a lot. Taco says, you guys remember the movie You Got Mail? You ever seen that movie? It's about these two people that fall in love, emailing each other a bunch of times. You ever seen that? You seen it? Pretty good movie, right? You ever seen that movie? Oh, this guy ain't never seen it, bitch. You remember that commercial? I think it was a Ford truck commercial. Well, it was dumb. I always, me and Patrick would talk about, like, we would see so many of these truck commercials, and we always kind of thought they were regional, because we were in Oklahoma, and there's a lot of hillbillies that like trucks, you know? But then, in more recent years, I've realized I think these were all just national, because people remember these, and of course there were the Dodge Hemi. You got a Hemi? Did you pop a Hemi looking at this Dodge truck? Well, the King of Darrells certainly did, and he needs a gynecologist to put some ointment on that Hemi roid. if I needed to explain the joke there. It's pretty good joke, right? Hey, you ever heard that joke? This guy ain't never heard it. Do you remember any of those commercials, Mike?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it tells you how good of a campaign it was that you still know what a Hemi is. Like, because, I mean, you're not a car guy, and, like...
Oh, am I not?
No, I mean, it worked, because, yeah, they fucking pushed that shit down our throats.
Yeah.
All that fucking Hemi bullshit.
With me and Patrick got very tired of seeing those commercials.
Mm.
I've owned multiple trucks, and I've worked on vehicles, you know. Yeah, I guess I'm not a car guy, but I have worked on vehicles a lot.
Yeah.
Despite how I sound, I guess.
Right.
And look, maybe. Is that a bong or what?
Yeah, sorry, little dab rig.
Name ring.
But yeah, that was a big deal back in the day. And hell, it still might be, I don't know. I got a Dodge, and it doesn't have a Hemi. And that motherfuckers ran forever, so...
Yeah. Well, you certainly see them on the road still. You see old ones.
Yeah.
Similar to a truck I used to have, but I don't anymore because of natural occurrence. But enough about that.
Enough about the Hemi.
It's been an interesting my experience with vehicles. Like, I've never been one to just want to go out and get a new car or used or whatever. I just, whatever I have,
just out of necessity.
I'm driving it until it's not viable anymore. So I've always tried to fix it myself if I can.
Yeah.
But
it's getting harder to do that now.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Everything's run by AI, so yeah. Self-driving cars and decide where they want you to go, you know what I'm saying?
That's the future.
Anyway, speaking of which, I've got a Hemi right now. I need to put some Prep H on it.
That's a semi, not a Hemi.
Yeah. Well, I'm entering the leather phase, know what I mean? Okay. Let's move on, folks. Thanks for hanging in there for the... So, coming up next, we have Shaggy Steve. Or, as some might call him, Raggy Reeve. Here. It's another impersonation that needs some work, or for me to be louder. Shaggy Steve.
No.
You don't have enough credit to make this call.
Yeah.
Go to voice settings and add credit to your Google Voice.
What?
What the fuck?
Oh, wait, what were you... First of all, what were you going to say, Mike?
We have an accusation in the chat.
Oh, do I need to go look at it?
Yeah, it's about you.
Oh, then I'm AI?
Yeah.
Yeah. The chat is all AI.
Shit.
You know, this is one situation where I don't believe it.
I don't believe that.
Don't think so.
You know, I know I'm not AI. You know why?
Why?
You want to guess the joke here? Anybody in the chat want to guess what the joke's going to be?
Come on, somebody come through.
Or do you want to just get it over with? Yeah, I can't be artificial intelligence. I don't have intelligence. Eh? Where's the audience?
Where's the
one that guy thought we were doing like a live studio production. Just like Larry, like he heard what was obviously canned, or, recorded studio audience, and like, I'm hearing some giggling in the background.
I heard people in the background. I know you're bullshitting.
He was picturing, like, a prank call happening on speakerphone at a party or something, I guess, with, like, 24 people all huddled around, listening. Or as, Richard, R.I.P., once said, way before Pran Funkels, but when me and Justin and Patrick and Miles might have been there that night. Carl, probably.
Gary Coleman.
Nah, but we had, we'd made some Pran Funkels and recorded them, and we were listening back, and, we were all drunk and high, Andor, we went to Andor, and it was an Ewoks battle for indoor plumbing situation, but we were listening back to these recorded prank calls, and Richard came over to Justin's house, and we were like listening to them, and we're all laughing because they were funny.
Mm.
And he was like, so you guys sat around like a bunch of 13-year-old girls and made prank calls last night? And then a few short years later, he was on the show many times.
Finally came around.
Love him a lot. I won him over.
That's awesome.
Hear me out. It's a prank call show, but you're gonna enjoy it. It's called Pran Funkels. I don't try to sell people on this show, like people I know. Generally, I don't. Like, a lot of people I know don't even know I do this. We're breaking the fourth wall tonight, aren't we, Mike?
A little bit.
If you could see me right now, I'm doing Dr. Seuss faces. But anyway. Well, you can't. I don't have my camera on.
That's alright.
I have a piece of... I have a sticker from my Arby's DoorDash delivery that I put over my camera on my laptop there. It says, America's roast beef. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is it America's best or just America's? Because, yeah, best would be Abrubees. Okay. So what was I saying?
You were making Dr. Seuss faces.
Taco Demboski says, it's like the Phil Donahue show. There's 150 people seated behind Mike. That's what that guy was picturing, yeah. Because I guess in his mind, a radio show has a studio audience, because it's Garrison Keeler, Prairie Homes Companions. I can't do the whistle like Patrick, sorry. Or Richard, probably. Richard was a big fan of making fun of Garrison Keeler, by the way. I don't know if it ever happened on the show.
I know Patrick's brought it up in the past, because I used to have a drop of him doing it on the old computer.
The panty peeler?
Yes, sir.
But he wasn't impersonating him, was he? Not on that clip.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Garrison Keeler. As you age, your ability to whistle also changes, I've found. I don't know if you've found that, Mike.
Have not. Not yet.
I think the situation with in my mouth has changed for the better, I would say. If you listen to earlier episodes, I had trouble not whistling when I would say S's. And I don't now. For whatever reason, you know. Should we make a Pran Funkel?
Let's.
Prank.
I would say I take better care of my teeth these days. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But you do hear when announcers get old, and you can definitely tell they either have dentures or they just have something going on in their mouth that causes... I've actually thought about that too, like the longer we do this show, the more it's going to sound... I'm going to sound different than I did when we started, which I already do if you go back and...
Yeah, I'm sure.
But, man, we were talking off air before we started, and I used to drink a lot of beer, and you can also, I mean, that was well known early or throughout a lot of the show, but just that alone, you were only hearing that version of me.
Right.
But, you know, Tom Saltermeyer would not exist if not for that, so it's a good thing. Okay, let's make a call. Did I just filibuster for no reason for quite a while there?
This is Mr. Tom Saltermeyer, PhD.
Okay, so do you want to try that Shaggy Steve again, or just move on?
Name? I don't recall.
Let's just move on.
Alright.
I like that Scooby-Doo. He says rut row.
Patrick used to work with some weird lady that he used to say she would do that like 1,000 times a day. He'd just hear her like, rut whoa. Not rut row, but rut whoa. But, you know, obviously Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. Part of her regular speech.
Patrick's had a lot of jobs that seemed like Peter from Office Space had. Hello. Hey, how you doing? What? You say hello and hang up?
Yeah, I think so. That's what it sounded like. Hello, click.
Okay, so this is well, this is a sign that I saw that we're calling the number for, and it's a call for Sandy Duncan, so it's probably good that I had a chance to review that. So if he answers now, I'll know what to do.
Please leave your message for 166.
Okay. Well.
Gonna go.
Let's move on. I don't think they're going to answer. Happy editing, Cody. Let's do the next call. This is a plumbing company. And, I guess I'll just read most of this description. Are you there, Mike?
Yes.
Did you get to step away and...
Yes, I did.
And then you smoked from that thing?
Mm-hmm.
Then I blabbed?
Possibly.
So... This is a plumbing company. We'll be asked to enter a zip code. There's a specific one that worked. A certain... Okay, so like this goes to different areas depending on what zip code you put in. But we got... We have a couple of different options. So the first one goes to something, I'm not sure. The second one goes to Fuzzy Devon or Dashing Devon, which I'm not sure if you're familiar with him, Mike. We had a lot of good calls to him. One of them was about showing... So, like, I was Grandpa, and he had, like, a really weird call with Grandpa. Or vice versa, but, like, he was talking about, I want to show you, I've got a recording of this weird-ass call.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's like, I just want to show you this file. And then that was one of our avatars, was Plumber showing an old man the video record, anyway. Yes. So you want to call him first, or call this other area code within this number and see what it does?
Let's call the random one first.
Okay.
We'll try it and see.
Was there an empty Coke can rolling around in your kitchen behind you there?
What, just now?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
I thought I heard something.
You might have. I have these big-ass noise-canceling headphones on, so I didn't hear what you heard, obviously.
I know what you mean. I have a pair of big-ass life-canceling headphones. I don't know what that means. But let's call. That means I have no life. Thank you very much. Alright, let's call this number, and we'll try the random zip code first.
It's probably the Pran Funkels cat walking around fucking things.
Batting things with his paws.
Yes.
Hey, look
Recorded. Please enter the zip code where you need a plumber.
Where you need a plumber?
Please hold while we connect your call to a local plumber.
Sounds very tense.
This call may be recorded and shared with third-party providers.
To ensure quality service, your call may be monitored or recorded.
Okay, too many different voices. Too many different genders. I'm offended.
Hello, this is Christian Corum. You've reached me after business hours. I'm terribly sorry. I'm probably on the line with another customer. This is Corum Plumbing on the weekends and in the evenings. And I will get back to you as soon as I can. If you're not calling for Corum Plumbing and you're calling for me, I'll also get back to you as soon as I can. You guys have a great, whatever time of day it is.
Okay, I couldn't leave a message. What the fuck?
There was a lot of good stuff in that.
We need to just get a clean recording of that. That was the weirdest fucking... That was like us leaving a message for someone, only as a greeting. Is she a prostitute also? What's going on there? Why don't you have a seat over there?
That's a good question.
Okay. I don't remember that being on the show before. That was the zip code that Kira put in there to try. I don't remember that, but of course I might have been in a certain state. Missouri. Or misery, as a guy said in that
Recorded.
line.
Please enter the zip code where you need a plumber.
You're recorded, bitch.
Please enter the zip code where you need a plumber. We recently connected you to a local plumber. If you would like to reconnect, press 1. If you would like to be connected to a different, please hold while we connect your call to a local plumber. This call may be recorded and shared with third-party providers.
To ensure quality service, your call may be monitored or recorded.
Hello, this is Christian Corum. You've reached me after business hours. I'm terribly sorry. I'm probably on the line with another customer. This is Corum Plumbing on the weekends and in the evenings. And I will get back to you as soon as I can. If you're not calling for Corum Plumbing and you're calling for me, I'll also get back to you as soon as I can. You guys have a great, whatever time of day it is.
I'm sorry, I'm a little bit confused, but my name is Morton, and I'd like for you to call me back ASAP. It's concerning the Kinetics Carnival with Gerald Walker. Thank you. I'm gonna hang up.
Mike?
Yes.
I like her.
I do too. She seems pleasant.
I don't know if what's going on. It's her cell phone, and she wants to make sure you know that
she's down for whatever.
You're not, well, if you're calling for her, that it's also, it's a business line, but it's also not, I guess. Well, let's move on.
Yeah. Hope she calls back.
All right, you want to call the Fuzzy Devon guy?
Yeah, could try that.
Okay, so do you have the Angry Housing Lady soundboard?
Angry Housing Lady.
Who has plumbing quotes, apparently.
Let's see.
I probably should just share the whole list with you, and then you could look at it. Just like Ed Bassmaster. Would you look at it?
Would you look at that?
Did you look him up? I think we talked about him on a previous show, and you weren't familiar with who that was.
Who?
Ed Bassmaster. Would you look at it?
Yes.
That's one of his characters that he does, but...
Angry Housing Lady.
Angry Harry Housing Lady. She does clay models of things she's angry about all the time. You ready to call her?
Yeah.
Only about 5 times.
Wep Wep. I wish Kira were here to play Wep Wep right now. I gotta tell you. Like we could all use a Minute Maid. Yeah. I need one of them maids that cleans my house in 1 minute. But doesn't forget to bend over in front of me in that cute little outfit there. Yeah. Hand me a cigar. I'm gonna punch one of them alien things with my meaty fist. And then I'm gonna use a BFG on the son of a bitch. And then I'm gonna listen to the theme to Seinfeld. I'm still coherent, people. I promise. I promise. We're gonna call. All right, you ready? You got that soundboard? Or no?
Yeah, I do. There's not a whole lot on it, so you might be ready as my husband maybe to jump in every once in a while, because like.
Okay.
There's not a whole lot of stuff on there.
Okay.
There's a lot of random shit, but we'll see.
Okay.
I know these places a lot of times don't take no bullshit.
Well, this guy is a different breed.
That's true. He is.
Please enter the zip code when you need a plumber. Please hold while we connect your call to a local plumber.
Ricotta cheese.
Thank you for calling Rotor. This is Roger. How can I help you?
Oh, for heaven's sake. Down the toilet.
I don't know what you just said, ma'am. Do you need a plumber for something?
You call a plumber.
Hello?
Down the toilet. I've never heard of anybody flushing
ma'am, your
Smith
phone
down
is-
the toilet.
Ma'am, your phone is cutting out. I'm not hearing everything you're saying. I'm not hearing hardly anything.
I have no idea.
When in doubt, hang it out. Up in parentheses.
Because there's nothing I can do to help you if you don't tell me what apartment and building you're in.
I don't have a yes. I don't.
It's not an extensive soundboard.
There's not a whole lot I can do with this, you know.
That's the soundboard I think of as Donna Toilet. I like to think she's saying Donna Toilet. Like it's a person.
I can't help you unless you tell me which apartment you're in. I can't give you advice because I've never heard of anybody doing this.
Yeah, I think we did a call where we were trying to ask for Donna Toilet.
Donna Toilet?
Speak with Donna Toilet. I don't know if Kira got some numbers that were Donna's, but...
Yeah.
Eric, you're grounded.
Whatever gave you the idea that dry cement you could flush it down a toilet?
What's funny is that, like, we call plumbing places, and that never fucking works. I'm like, it's an interesting... That's what the show is. It's a study in human behavior. Like I was talking about earlier, the guy with the weird accent that just would not hang up. Like, we just kept him going. We couldn't say anything crazy enough to get him to actually hang up. It's weird, like and like I said, I was changing my voice constant. I like went into 4 or 5 different characters, but he keeps talking to me like I'm the same person. Like, do you not at some point, like, are you doing a different voice than you were earlier? Because I would say that if I was on the phone with somebody that did that, you know?
You would think, yeah.
Anyway, we gotta. This next one in the list is for me to do as Wilford. So, what do you think?
Sounds good.
All right.
Everybody loves Wilford.
I wish that was a sitcom that happened.
Everybody loves Wilford.
Actually, it can and probably already has happened thanks to AI.
Hey.
The AI can write, produce, act, edit, distribute the entire thing on its own. And all in about 8 seconds, and we've got 3 seasons of what was it called, Mike?
Everybody loves Wilford.
Everybody loves Wilford. And here's just a short snippet from it. It's a prank call. Here we go.
Thank you for calling Balance of Nature. This call may be recorded for quality and training purposes. We are here to help you find success.
But definitely not for jacking off.
Thank you for calling Balance of Nature. If you are a Balance of Nature customer and have questions about an order, please press 1. If you have ordered from us before and want to resume your orders, please press 2. If you are a new customer placing your very first order, please press 3. Thank you for calling. You have reached the voicemail of the new sales line. Please leave a message and we will call you back as soon as possible. Thank you for your patience.
Gallbladder 456 today. Gallbladder 456 today. Well, net gam. Southern Supplements are trying to get you to throw a piece of crossword puzzle at your uncle's nuts.
Okay. Wish we could have listened back to that. I think I made my point perfectly clear. I don't know what do you think, Mike?
I'd agree with that.
Did I get my point across?
I think so.
Okay. I was hoping they would answer. I wanted to be Wilford for a few minutes. God damn it.
Call him back one time?
I guess. I think it's still going to go to
Probably just
voicemail. Should we move on, or you want? What? It's up to you.
Nah, move on.
I already pasted, so I'm going to call.
Thank you for calling Balance of Nature. This call may be recorded for quality and training purposes.
Balance of Nature.
We are here to help you find success.
This is important.
This means something.
Thank you for calling Balance of Nature. If you are a balance... Thank you for calling. You have reached the voicemail of the new sales line. Please leave a message and we will call you back as soon as possible. Thank you for your patience. Please leave a message after the tone.
Eggleton strips, hun. Gizzards, too. Goodbye.
Okay.
I almost hacked up a gizzard trying to talk to you, honey. It was kind of painful, and I wish I hadn't done it.
I hope you're listening with powerful noise, thought, and erection-canceling headphones on. Are you, Mike? And are these the audience? I hope you're all...
Completely.
I hope those headphones are mashing so far into your head that it's canceling all thought of anything. Because to be quite honest, that sounds pretty good these days, eh? I think we could all use a few minutes of noise being canceled. Let's move on in the list. No Wilford tonight in your coffee. No Wilford tonight in your tea. No micro machines in your urethra. No micro machines in your pee. I think it was Burton Cummings who sang that, right? Ever heard of that band, Mike?
What?
The band that did that song?
I do not.
Well, guess who? Dick-a-dog about it. Just kidding, we
No.
don't play that. No, the band. The name of the band. It's Guess Who. It's the Guess Who. Who is it? No. I'm not saying guess. I'm saying it's the Guess Who. Dick-a-dog in the morning. Remember that bit we did back in the day, Dick? Oh, wait. I think it's just Dong and Farty tonight. Dong and Farty in the night. Wait a minute. Why am I on the air? It's not in the morning. This isn't in the morning. It's certainly not AM right now. Although we probably should be on AM radio. Okay, you want to call a hotel?
Yeah.
Do you have the Angry Liberals soundboard?
Let me look and see.
No gum tonight, am I gonna go? No gum tonight, am I gonna the Bertha's coming and you're gonna go to different types of apples.
Bertha's a pretty good singer.
Hello?
You think?
Hello?
I think Bertha should go on America's Got Singing. See what happens.
Hello? 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 Hello?
Okay, so yeah.
I don't know what's going on there. Like, every time I put my mouse over hello, it just automatically plays.
Hello?
But not the other quotes, or is it all the quotes?
It looks like just that quote.
Hold on a minute. Yeah.
So they have it on hover or something instead of click.
Maybe.
With their
Hello?
HTML, is it an HTML or
Nah. It's a flash file.
I used to kind of know how to write in HTML, and then not JavaScript though. That's where I drew the line, mister. Okay, so what happened when we called? It went to voicemail? Did we call the number yet, or?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, let's actually call it. You ready?
Yes, let's give it a shot.
Just don't accidentally hover over hello.
Hello? Hello?
Thank
Hello?
you for calling
Hello?
the iconic Luxor Hotel. This call may be monitored and
That was
recorded
like
for
an
quality
HTML, you
assurance
could set it,
purposes. For
where if
room
the pointer was just
reservations,
hovering, it
please
would
press
keep
1.
playing.
For restaurant and show reservations, please press 2. To reach a hotel guest or to speak with the operator, please press 0.
Oh,
Good services, Erica. How may I assist you?
Hello? Hello?
Good services.
What? Who did you
No
call,
contact with
lady?
Paris operator off light.
Who did you call, lady?
What did she say?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Hanging up, operator helpline? Let's give him a call back.
Thank you for calling the iconic Luxor Hotel. This call may be monitored and recorded for quality
Hello?
assurance purposes. For room reservations, please press 1. For restaurant and show reservations,
Thank you for calling guest services. This is Lizette. How may I assist you?
What's wrong with you?
Hello?
What hotel is this?
You're calling the Luxor.
Who did you call, lady?
You're calling us. I didn't call you, ma'am.
Who did you call? I don't have a schedule, bitch.
She's got a lot of patience, eh? So this soundboard, if I may critique it, I don't know who made it.
Yes.
It sounds like you're playing like a Super Nintendo game with shitty samples, and there's like a click at the end of every one of them.
Isn't that nice?
And I don't know if that's a byproduct of your Macintosh products that you're using, or if it's just in... I'm guessing it's in the audio file where they could have faded it out at the beginning and end, which is what I would do if I was making a soundboard. Fade the beginning and end out so there wasn't like a like background noise or clicking like that.
Makes it a lot, makes it more believable.
But you know what? There's those who can't do criticize, you know.
Right.
And it's not that I can't do it, I just don't. I'm busy finding video game songs to play on shows. You want to move on or keep calling her back?
Right now we got the tablet and paper.
That doesn't help.
I'd like to call her back just to yell at her, but she's just going to hang right up.
Well, Tom.
Or yeah, Tom wanted to try to talk to her.
Should Tom talk to her?
On her behalf?
On the angry liberals lady behalf? I don't know if I should say that when I call.
Nah. But, you know, let her know.
Might be interesting if I did, though.
She needs to let her know, you know.
Okay.
She don't have a boss and she don't have a schedule.
Thank you for calling the iconic Luxor Hotel. This call may be monitored and recorded for quality assurance purposes.
I don't have
For
a
room
boss.
reservations, please press 1. For restaurant and show reservations, please press 2. To reach a hotel guest or to speak with the operator, please press 0.
Pissed off!
Janet, don't make noise.
We are having difficulty with your entry.
Company.
Please try again. Thank you for calling the iconic Luxor
Hello.
Hotel. This call may be monitored and recorded for quality assurance purposes.
There's a
For room
Golder
reservations,
Bash in
please
the
press
side
1.
splitter.
For restaurant and show reservations, please
Okay.
press 2. To reach a hotel guest,
Oh, we
or to
weren't
speak with
hearing
the
it ring.
operator, please press 0.
Orchestral harps. Record. 34 guys drive orchestra. Harp accords.
Thank you for continuing to hold. Your
From
call will be
Hada.
answered momentarily.
Beyond
With-
what's expected for
If
any
you're a
special
34 guy, all ends are silent. Ids.
fortune favors the bold throughout our 120.
Good services, Erica. How may I assist you?
34 guys would like to speak with you.
I'm sorry?
34 guys would like to speak with you. Would you like to speak with 34 guys?
No, thank you. Would you like to speak to security?
34 guys like security. It's their favorite trait in another human being.
Inviting you to join me.
34 security men were not up for the task. They heard 34 guy and got a little bit intimidated. Intimidated. Id. Mike, you still there?
Yes,
Am I just being weird by myself here?
I'm here.
Is anybody hearing this shit?
I am here.
In the last episode, Patrick, we had like 2 different numbers, and like I said, I hadn't heard the whole thing yet, but played some clips from old cassette tapes, fake and or real 800 numbers from those that we called on the show, and both 2 out of 2 so far from what I've listened back to. Patrick said it was going to be America's hottest tack line, and it was. And then Patrick was trying to get hat laddies on the line. So yeah, it was fun to listen to. Oh, I got someone new in the chat. FMMRMMRMMRR says it's almost that time. Is that you, Mike?
Football time in Kentucky.
Is that your account?
No, sir.
You're not in the chat, are you, on the YouTube feed there?
No, I'm not.
What's going? Yeah, what was that?
Flock of geese that keep flying over my fucking house.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I actually thought it was the Pran Funkels cat going.
Nah, it's geese. They've been doing it a lot lately.
Well, they're answering to the siren sound of Mrs. Sudsup.
Them geese are bad. That geese is gonna fly over my house and destroy my prize roses via making noise that makes them wilt. I like that Wilt Chamberlain, honey. On the back neck. My prize roses are wilting because E.T. isn't raising his neck on that Atari 2600 game, huh?
That was mainly what you were doing on that? Okay, just to bring it back to E.T. for Atari. You were trying to raise a flower by raising your neck? And being chased by a pedophile. Also. Also, I don't know if you had this experience, but I definitely did with Patrick. Like, you'd be bored with Atari games, but also there was nothing else to do, so you'd leave the Atari running, like on the, just, you know, example or display mode or whatever, title screen. So you just, E.T. would just keep playing that over and over.
Turn that off!
And yes, my dad definitely said that, I'm sure. And on the opposite end of the spectrum, he also was playing Super Castlevania 4, the Water Falls or whatever the song is, the jazzy song, and he was equally annoyed by, like, to my parents, the music from Super Castlevania 4 sounded exactly the same as E.T. for Atari.
It was all the same.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of goddamn noise.
Yeah.
And, you know, not just my parents, but people who don't get it, I guess. Like, it's music from a video game, so it doesn't sound like real music, you know? It can't.
It doesn't qualify to them.
In their mind, they can't receive the idea that it could sound like actual music to anyone. Anyway, let's make some more calls. And, by the way, we can look forward to the end theme tonight. It's going to be the E.T. Atari song.
Yeah.
For about 8 minutes. Nah, just kidding. Alright, we're moving on or calling the hotel back? Let's move on.
I need to run to the restroom real quick. So,
I probably should do that too.
Okay, you want to take a short break?
I think we could.
Indeed.
You got anything to play?
I do not.
I can play something. You know what I should do? Like Kira with the random clip. I should have a random video game song to play in this context.
Yeah.
I'll get that set up before next show. We'll make a note right now. But instead, I'll just select something randomly here. Episode 19. Computer is acting weird. Okay, let's listen to this. We'll be right back. Me and Mike, I'm gonna go urinate. I'm not sure what Mike's doing. Warren, what's this break used for, Warren? It's for jacking off, isn't it? Mike, did you already step away? Okay, we'll be back.
No, but yeah.
Will we whack? Well, how long has it been since the song ended? Anyone? I started playing that song, and I saw that it was 1 minute and 34 seconds. And I thought, I've got a lot more urine in my bladder than 94 seconds. But at that point, I had already started the song, and I was like, I'll just go piss, you know? It's amazing how much urine the human body can contain at the same time, you know? All at once. I don't know if Mike's back. Are you?
I am back.
Did you go yeet? Did you go yee?
I went and yeet.
Did you? What'd you do?
I went and yeet.
You yeeted?
Yeah, yeeted.
Aw, yeet yeet, motherfucker.
Yeet yeet.
Teacher lady. Have you seen that skeet seat thing? I like to have my husband skeet shoot all over my face.
Skeet skating.
He steps on my face when he's skeet shooting.
That's unfortunate.
He's shooting at them egg things, them discs.
And, yeah.
Okay. Yes. Welcome back to Pran Funkels View Source Edition. Let's make another call. We're still on the air, folks. You know, I didn't like how much the dinner man was so sure he was going to hell. I that didn't make me happy, you know? I was trying to save his soul if he wouldn't save his own. Speaking of Jewel, from the Pran Funkels Corrections Department, Mike, are you ready for this?
Yes.
You know where I'm going with this?
No, I don't. Sorry.
Nah, I didn't expect you to, because no one probably does, but the last episode, Kira was playing someone singing Jewel. I think it was that song, or maybe it was the one about not putting the cap back on the toothpaste, but someone in the comments thought that was Kira singing that at karaoke or something, and it was not, in fact, from the Pran Funkels Correcting the Audience Department. And we're doing a lot of that tonight, most of which just the spelling of things, but anyway, that was not Kira singing that. And I understand why she would want us to make sure the audience knew, because that woman was off key quite a bit. At times she was okay, but definitely hitting some notes that weren't the ones you want to hit.
I know you want to hit that. Is that by that Offspring?
Okay. Having some fun tonight on Pran Funkels. Mike, you still there?
Yeah. Still here.
Well, FMR in the comments says my computer was talking to me. And then 10 seconds. Are you quoting Mr. Eugene Jarvis when you say that? 10 seconds. Contestant 1. Alright, back to the number list. Back to the grind. We didn't call the truck stop jerk yet, I guess, right?
We have not.
Oh, we've called him a lot recently. He's very short-fused, to quote Kira, and told me to fuck off right off the bat. We've called him a couple of times now, and we want to call him again.
Certainly.
He's at a truck stop, and he's a bit of a jerk. Certainly, sir.
Give me 1 second. Thank you for calling Pilot. What can I do for you?
Who is it?
Hello?
Who is this
Hello?
Chris?
Thank you for calling
Hello?
Pilot. What can I do for you?
Is this Chris?
No, Chris isn't here.
Somebody called last night about 11 o'clock and woke me up.
Yeah, there's nothing I can really do about that.
And some guy asked last night for my husband or something. I damn sure ain't gay.
Okay, do you need anything, sir? Because I'm kind of busy right now.
I want to get this settled.
Get what settled?
I'm tired of this, somebody spoofing me.
Hey, there's really nothing I can do about that.
But they're spoofing.
Okay, I understand that, but sir, I have to go. Have a good one.
They're
Goodbye.
spoofing. I want to fuck your husband.
Yeah, this guy just has no patience for anything.
It sounded like it.
And yet, I think he needs to be called back.
Yeah, absolutely.
By Mitch. Sometimes it's fun to shut the fuck up and just listen to some stuff for a while, you know?
Pilot, what can I do for you?
And some guy asked last night if you fucked my husband or
Dude,
something.
don't call here again. I'm not playing
I'm
on
gonna
my
get you
phone all
back.
damn night again with.
But nah.
Is that as offensive as he gets? Is sounding like he's saying fuck no?
Yeah.
Is that a very big soundboard?
Yeah, it's a pretty decent size.
I mean, I think I have it and I've used it, sort of, but, you know, I'm not real familiar with soundboards.
Yeah, it's got enough on it to do a lot of fun with it.
Well, what do you think? Move on? Call him back? We could just... let's move on.
Alright.
Do you have the Bill Clinton soundboard, Mike?
I could probably find one if I don't have one.
Mike's on tonight.
I'm on one.
I can't make prank phone calls, so Mike's got to do them for me and do them for himself. What's it like doing it yourself, Mike?
I screwed up my car. We're stuck in the ditch. I got whacked.
Do what?
What's the context of these? Where'd they come from?
It's a good question.
It felt safe, so I got out and walked around a little.
Was it from an audiobook or something? Or
maybe it's... Yeah, probably.
Fat people smell sick. I called for advice.
Because it's, you know, it's not AI, obviously. It's old recordings.
I graduated from college. But like an order.
That's right, folks. We are the live streaming prank call show that we don't know about soundboards particularly. Although we do them.
Boom. Nope.
We do the shit out of them.
Boom. Nope.
Boom.
Boom. Nope. Boom. Nope. Boom. Nope. Boom. Nope.
Is that the dick pics guy?
No, that's Bill Clinton's soundboard. It says boom, but somebody was saying no, and it sounds like it didn't get edited very well.
Boom. Nope.
Yeah.
Boom. Nope.
Well, Mike, I gotta say, the soundboards you have made, you done good.
Oh, thank you.
I wish you had the technology to do them currently.
I do too. That would be interesting.
If you'd like to donate and help us out, we got a Patreon account in the description here and on the About page. And speaking of which, do you think, Mike, is it time to thank the patrons on there, on Patreon? I did a bit of a 180. That's...
You did.
It's better than a 720. Hal Cannon. Hal Cannon doesn't want to disturb the patrons.
Shh, don't disturb the patrons.
Alright, let's pull up our pants and pull up the patrons list.
I better not do that.
Thanks, Indy. And we're scrolling.
Jules.
Oh, there it is.
Oh!
Jules singing that song.
Oh! Snakes.
Like to think our... Oh, there's no... That's enough David Lee Roth for the night. Yeah. How's the Pran Funkels? Do you have both of those pulled up?
David Lee Roth.
And Indy.
And Indy.
You could just transition in a call from Indy into the David Lee Roth soundboard or vice versa. Just... Yeah! We're having a good time now. Let's more of that. Let's go. I should have one of those pulled up on my, so we could. I would be helpful in that. I know it's hard to try to do two at once.
Yeah.
But I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. Or that was fun.
Hey, you know what'd be good right now?
What's that?
Whataburger. Let's go to Whataburger.
Hey, yeah, that sounds good.
It's probably not indie, it's just a character on the game, I'm guessing, that's doing that.
Yeah, probably.
I have to ask Chris Wimberly, are you listening? Love you a lot. Maker of that soundboard, I believe.
Run
Not
one more time.
indie, not David Lee. Anyways, this is with a bunch of S's and Z's. I'd like to thank our patrons.
Oh, yeah.
On Patreon. Angry Music Man.
Thank you so much.
Colin.
Want to meet you.
Blue what? 1, 2, 3.
God bless you, baby.
Redacted.
We'll have breakfast at Denny's.
Jimmy Soma.
I love you.
Jonathan.
Thank you for your service.
Chris Ington, the aforementioned Jay Wimberly.
Send me a request friend.
Jessica Chambers.
I love you.
And last but not least, a gentleman who likes cheese.
God bless you, baby. I love you.
Without your generous donations, we would still not be doing this show. Or should I say, not still be doing this show?
No, it's not a no, it's a yes.
BRB's in the chat. Love you a lot. Good to see you. It's been a while. It's been a while since you poured my pants up high. It's been a while. Her.
I love it.
That was just a rare treat. I thought I would treat everyone. Treat was me singing that. Because, you know, I like to avoid that, usually. Thanks to our patrons, though. And I received word. Something came across my desk. It would appear as though, for the time being, barring any cancellations, changes of mind, of heart, soul, or diaper, we have a new patron. Live on the air. And I certainly hope they don't cancel their membership after I've already said their name. Florian, love you a lot. Oh, you seem to have stirred up the David Lees around here. I think, something is in order here. Let's see if I can find it.
Oh God! Oh God, I'm running!
Well, I hope your problem with constipation is solved soon.
Marduk is satisfied.
Who is?
Marduk.
Your dick?
Marduk.
Okay. Florian. Oh, sorry about the clobbering of the microphone there. Thanks for your new subscription. And you know what that means, folks? Double digits. Double digits of patrons on Patreon. Mike, you still with us?
Yes.
How are you holding up?
Up and holding.
You need some cardboard?
Not yet.
How many times in your life have you been asked if you need some cardboard?
Too many times.
I was thinking the same thing. I've probably been asked that too many times.
Way too many times.
People like to use cardboard unnecessarily, I find.
Would you believe that I had cardboard offered to me today?
I would. Do you want to talk about the context or no?
No, probably shouldn't get into it.
I would encourage you to, unless you think it's not a good idea.
Nah, it's not necessary. It's just a family member offering me large amounts of cardboard for no reason. Yeah.
Cardboard.
This is good cardboard. Look how straight it is. It's good. It's clean and
hardly been fucked with.
Hate to just throw away good cardboard.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, you might as well keep it yourself. I don't fucking want it.
I mean, you don't let it sit for too long or it's gonna lose its corrugation, you know?
It's gonna turn into bad cardboard.
Yeah, it's gonna be uncorrugated board.
Yeah. I don't need cardboard.
There's been a lot of discussion of cardboard. Cardboard. Lately. But yes, it is kind of crazy how much cardboard gets used and talked about and dealt with in our everyday lives. But I've definitely had multiple jobs where cardboard and the disposal or usage of it was a big part of the job, you know. As probably a lot of people have had a lot of jobs involving cardboard.
Yes.
But enough about cardboard. You remember those granola bars that were like eating cardboard? Or really OSB oriented chicken salad oriented strand board?
Yes.
Some people would call it plywood, but they would be incorrect in calling it that.
Right.
But it's like those, you know what I'm talking about? Those fucking granola bars that are like literally like you're chewing into a piece of plywood or something. Do they still sell those?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do.
What the fuck, man? Who enjoys eating that? And I'm all about eating healthy and like, you shouldn't choose what you eat based on convenience, but also those things were awful. Like if your parents tried to make you eat those, you felt like it was yanking your teeth out or something. It was so just like hard and papery and not like you were eating food.
Yeah, not a fan.
I was not either, I gotta say. And yeah, it's one of those things too, like you know, you find out that it's not even fucking healthy, you know. You were just, if you were eating those, you were just punishing yourself for no fucking reason. It's equally as unhealthy as a McDonald's burger or something, you know.
Yeah.
It's funny how life is, man. That was good timing.
Yeah.
You want to try that again? That's tonight. That's the title of tonight's episode, and also the title of every episode of Pran Funkels. I lost like a couple of years worth of notes that I made. So when I listen back to the show, on my phone, I make bookmarks and in my app, and I make like little notes of highlights of the show, and like every call that's where someone answers, I make notes, and a funny voicemail message, I make a note of that, you know, just for later use. And I was actually hoping to do that on our, you know, within our extended 10-year anniversary series of episodes, and I didn't because my app was acting glitchy and it wouldn't like update the Pran Funkels podcast. So I like uninstalled it and reinstalled, and you know, it's dumb of me not to assume this would happen, but I lost all of those bookmarks. So within those, I also saved the fake title of the episode. Like anytime I said that for the last like 2 or 3 years, I'd saved title, and whatever I said was going to be the fake title of that episode, and I was going to go back and do something with it. Well, that's all gone, and I'm not going to listen back to those anytime soon. But that's that, you know. Unless there's a listener out there who keeps track of every time I've said the title of an episode. But Mike, you still awake?
Yes, I am.
Let's get out Data East's Fred whistle. We were playing that on the last show, and I guess it didn't revive you with Vibrant. Care to comment?
Nah. I don't recall.
Let's make some more calls. Jack? It's a cornucopia of Stuart Copeland's right now. Let's get back to the list. We called that Truck Stop Jerk. We're moving at a snail's pace. Wait, did we try it? Did you use the Bill Clinton thing yet? We did.
No, we did not.
Okay, so let's call that fucking number. Okay, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. We're just gonna make some calls now.
Yolanda's.
What's up?
Hello?
What's up? I screwed up my car. We're stuck in the ditch. What's the difference?
Was that a severely delayed reaction to them hanging up?
Sound like it. What kind of place is this?
Almost sounded like she said Midas. Did you hear that?
I couldn't tell.
It says it's a diner.
Okay.
So, I don't know.
This has some food stuff on it too, so I can go that route.
Yeah.
Yolanda's.
You got hot dogs. You got hot dogs.
Oh, you shouldn't have pissed her off talking about hot dogs.
Chicken dinner.
Winner, winner.
Dinner.
Chicken dinner. Her.
Bad like an order.
It's only about 20 seconds after they hang up that it responds. Alright, you want to move on?
Let's try one more time.
Okay. Because coming up next, we got another soundboard call for you. Alright, one more time. One more time on America's Funniest Home Video.
Hello, Andros.
Bad like an order.
You want to place an order?
You got hot dogs.
No.
Chicken dinner.
Yeah, you gotta come here and see the menu.
Hamburger.
So what can I do for you?
Hot dogs. Hamburger. Vegetable ketchup.
Want some vegetable ketchup, not the meat.
Vegetable ketchup.
It's made with blood, mainly.
$2.40 a pound.
Can I bother you for a packet of blood? Terribly sorry. Blood sausage. Terribly sorry. You ever had blood sausage, Mike?
No, I have not.
Well, you ought to.
I doubt that.
Should we move on?
Yes.
Okay, this is bail bonds.
Jeez.
Do you want to use a bail bondsman soundboard?
Sure.
Does that mean Fred?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, if it's the bail bondsman soundboard, does that mean it's Fred? Or is that something else?
I think I have another bail bond soundboard also.
Robert's bail bond.
What's it called?
Bail Agent Robert.
Bail bond. Fucking asshole.
I don't know if that's what Kira meant or not. But definitely Wrigley's Kira meant gum.
And you're gonna go, you son of a bitch.
Or I could use Fred.
Do you think it's for Fred?
Nah, probably. Maybe. I don't know.
Alright, it's up to you. Here we go. Make a decision. Make an incision.
Make a commission.
Bail bonds, this is Chris.
Bail bonds.
Bail bonds.
This is Fred.
Hey, Fred.
Who's this?
This is Chris, bail bonds.
And your name is what?
My name is Chris.
This is
Are you calling for a bail bond?
This is a Chris.
Yes.
Just say hi, Fred, and I'll know this isn't a recording.
Hi, Fred.
This isn't a recording.
This is it's not a recording. Did you call for a bail bondsman?
Yes.
Okay. How can I help you?
Just say hi, Fred.
Say that again, please?
Just say hi, Fred.
Hi, Fred.
This is actually my voice.
What?
This is actually my voice.
I have no idea what you're talking about, sir.
Why am I doing what, sir?
What?
Why are you acting like this?
Acting like what? I'm a bail bondsman. Are you trying to get somebody out of jail?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't understand why you're so mad at me, sir.
I am not mad at you, sir. I'm not mad at you. I'm just trying to get the information so we can help you.
What's happening, sir?
Say that again, please?
Why are you doing this?
Doing what? Are you trying to get a bondsman?
Yes.
Okay. How much is the bond?
You're talking to my plant.
What?
You and I have gotten along fine, and I don't know why this is happening.
Why? What is happening? I don't understand how much is the bond that you're trying to get information about?
My name is Fred.
Okay. What jail is the person in?
I just told you.
You did not, so you just told me a name. Which jail are they in?
Okay, Gregory Stevens.
I don't know who Gregory Stevens is.
Why are you so mad at me?
Ah, that was a unexpected hang up there. That's one of the better Fred calls we've had, I think, in quite a while.
Thank you.
Can I call him back or move on?
Yeah. Let's move on. I need to step away for just a moment.
Okay. Well, Young Ghetto Gaze in the chat was requesting Feisty Sister.
Could do that here in a few.
Alright, step away. I'll hold down the helm. Ons mayonnaise. I'll hold down Catherine Hellman's tits. That came up on the last episode of Pran Funkels. Patrick was watching old episodes of soap. Catherine Hellman was lathering up her tits with some, oh, let's not get pornographic here. Talking about Catherine Hellman there. Here's a fun fact. Did you know Mr. William Crystal was on soap? Okay. Every episode of Pran Funkels henceforth will contain a fun fact about soap, the television series. Next number on the list. Wings. And it's perfect because it's Bertha. So I think this is an Aderney. Aderney. I'm contacting my Aderney. Okay. Let's try this number. There's instructions from Kira on this Bertha call.
Thank you for calling Black Box. Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality and training purposes. If you know your site ID, please enter it now. You may also create a case or check case status by logging into our customer support portal
I like cheese logs.
csp.blackbox.com/CSM. If you are inquiring about becoming a Black Box customer or do not have your site ID, please press 1. If you please hold while I transfer you to an engineer. For repairs, please press 1. For moves, adds, or changes, press 2. Welcome and thank you for calling Blackbox. Our cutting-edge technology and world-class services are bringing people and ideas together.
Thank you for calling Black Box. My name is Harshita. Is this call regarding new or existing ticket? Hello?
It's a new case.
I'm sorry, sir. Your voice is very low.
It's a new case.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Are you calling in regarding...
I'm not a ceremony.
Hello?
Hello. Hi.
Sir, can you hear me?
I'm not a sir, I'm a ma'am.
I'm not able to understand you, sir. Your voice is breaking up. You're very low.
I'm not a sir, goddammit, I'm a ma'am.
Hello?
I have a very deep voice, but I am a woman.
Your voice is very low. Okay, let me...
My voice is very deep and loud.
Okay. Are you calling in regarding new or an existing ticket?
New.
Could you please help me with your site ID?
206437. Gaming in your gonna go.
I was taking a risk there. It's kind of 50-50. Is she going to hang up or not? But I guess we found out.
We fucked around and found out. Teacher lady likes to fuck around and find out, hun. You heard that new phrase, hun?
It's a little bit too new for teacher lady, but I'm practicing for about 7 years from now, when we're still doing this show. And I guess we'll move on. This is Cruddy Sean, which seems redundant. Everyone I've ever known named Sean is, it's a given that they're cruddy, you know? It's like Crystal Bernard, it's a living, eh? This is a driving like an asshole situation where they're assholes on the phone and want to know what your alarm code is or something, and then like this, the last episode we called them and they get, we get transferred to a manager or whatever, and then I tell them one of your, someone driving that had this phone number on the vehicle and they were driving erratically on the highway, and then the guy's like, okay, are you a customer of the alarm company or whatever? And then I was like, yes. And then he's like, okay, let me get your alarm. And then he's just ignoring every single thing that I actually said before that and treating it like it's someone calling because their alarm went off when I said nothing to do with any of that. Once again, interesting, study in human behavior in a lot of ways. I've said this on the show a lot, I think, over the years, but I think you can, like a lot of people, you can just talk to them like dogs, because they just hear they're only hearing the inflection, the tone in your voice, and they're not actually listening to the words that's coming out of your mouth, teacher lady. Are you hearing the words? Okay. Let's move on. Oh wait, did we call him? Mike, are you there? Are you still there?
Yes.
Did we call Cruddy Sean yet? I forgot.
No, you did not.
I just blabbed.
Yeah, I think you talked about it and then got on a little rant about Sean's. how they're pieces of shit.
Hola. Do you know some Seans?
I do know. I did, yeah. I have known a Sean or two.
Why do you not know them anymore? Is it because they're pieces of shit?
There might have 50% of that.
Sean Gilderman's at Remington Park. I'm not a piece of shit. I just don't have any hair on my head, and I like to work out. Is there something wrong with that, bitch? At Remington Park? Alright. Let's give him a try. Cruddy Sean.
Alarm Central, this is Linda speaking.
Hello.
Alarm Central, this is Linda speaking.
Oh, is there someone there?
Alarm Central, this is Linda speaking.
May I have your name, please?
My name is Linda. This is Alarm Central.
Bedminster Type 42?
Ah, you said the magic words.
Well, hell.
I think we should call him back.
Yeah. Just trying to think of somewhere else to go with that.
Tom Saltermeyer.
There you go.
Alarm Central, this is Linda speaking.
Hi, this is Tom. How are you doing?
Good, and you?
I'm doing alright. It's kind of informal. Normally I would tell you I have a PhD, but I chose not to. I believe Mrs. Price was speaking with you recently. Do you recall this?
I'm not for sure.
Well, she had some questions about the Beaver's van, I believe.
The Beaver's Den?
Van?
The Beaver's Van?
Yeah, 6 pieces of plywood on it.
This is Alarm Central. We are a monitoring company.
That we are as well. It's Kip and Ollie.
Okay. Okay, how can I assist you, sir?
Tex Ritter filled out a form. Let me just let you speak with Tom. Hang on.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Tex didn't finish filling it out, but Tom would like to speak with you, if you just want to hang on.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi.
Yes, hello?
Hi, this is Alarm Central. My name is Linda.
Hey, how are you?
Great, and you?
What's your name?
My name is Linda.
Is that Steve Johnson's niece?
No, I think you may have the wrong number.
Haven't seen you in a lot of years.
Can I assist you further?
You probably got the wrong area code. What state are you trying to call?
Well, that was rude. I thought we were having a good conversation, and she just fucking hung up.
She didn't want to hear it.
To her, the noises we were making were along the lines of a train that used to go by someone's house late at night. And she was not quite to the point of not even hearing it anymore. Yet.
She wasn't accustomed to it.
Nah. Nameless Jedi says, soap is great. I gotta agree with that. The show and the product. I'm pretty happy that some people use soap on themselves. But also, the television program. It's kind of weird, you know, but I was obsessed with that show when I was pretty young. Like, when it was still on the air. So, yeah, I was pretty young. Anyway. Once again, we didn't have cable, so there were very few channels. So, yeah, I watched a lot of Soap and Benson and Cheers as a kid. Yeah, well, later on, yeah, Coach. Stuff that you just watched because it was your only option at the time, you know? Well, next number in the list. Alright, you have notary. You want to use Notary Ray?
Notary Ray. I do that one right here.
Are you
Would
scared?
you agree?
Are you scared? A
little bit.
Alright, this is a call for Notary Ray. It's a product line. It's, yeah, here, I'll put it in the chat, okay? You ready, Mike?
Yeah.
And this won't take that long, folks, and then we'll be dialing. Just bear with us for just a few minutes here. It's just going to be a few more minutes, and we're going to make another call. Seconds, actually. You done seen that?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Okay.
Here you go.
Thanks for Gotham Hammer. This call may be recorded. Your first name?
Are you hammered?
This is Gotham Hammer, yes.
Are you high? Or are you just hammered? Is that correct? Hello?
Okay. Oh, that's going to be an edit point there. It's going to be very loud, what I just did. I think that was an AT&T Merlin phone she was hanging up from. I was watching something, I think last night, just, you know, some old clip of something from YouTube, and there were AT&T Merlin phones in it. Do you know what those were, Mike?
Say again.
AT&T.
The Merlin phone?
Yeah, AT&T Merlin phones.
Yeah, I think we discussed this before. And
many times on the show, I guess.
Yeah.
They would have different combinations of ringtones for different extensions within an office, because my mom worked in an office that used it, and that's like one of the things I would fuck around with as a kid during the summer when school was out. Sometimes my mom would like have me just, she didn't want to leave me at home alone. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
So I'd like come with her, and you know, this happened a lot in the 80s, I think, that people would just bring their kids to work during the summer.
Yeah.
So I would just fuck around in the conference room at this office building, and they had AT&T Merlin phones, and I would press different extensions, and it would call people in the office, and in some cases I'd be like sitting there watching through the window and see them answer and be like, oh shit, you know. And be like scared that they're gonna, you know, find out I was doing that.
Busted.
But yeah. And then so I would call the front desk and, you know, ask for somebody and then watch that person answer, and they, like, no one suspected anything, you know, because they didn't think I would, a very young kid in there would know how to use that system.
How to fuck around on it.
Yeah. But that's when I would, like, they had, you could do conference calls on those. You could do like 4 lines at the same time. And I would like call a bunch of numbers and try to get them to answer at the same time. That was I remember when I thought to do that, and it was a lot of fun. I'd just like sit, because I'd just be sitting there all day, and there wasn't even like a TV. There was just, you know, come with me to work at this office, and there's just nothing, just like, that was my only option, was to like fuck around on the phone, you know.
Yeah.
There weren't Game Boys. There was a gas station nearby, and I would, at least once per day when this was going on, I would, you know, get some change from my mom. Like, I just walk to that gas station and hang out there for a while. So I'd play whatever arcade games they had, which were usually pretty good. They had Iron Tank there. They had, Gimme a Break, the pool game.
Yeah.
Not the Nell Carter sitcom video game, but, you know, they would always have they had Spy Hunter there. They always had good arcade games at that gas station, so that was part of why I would agree to go to work with my mom. But also, like, you know, I would get 50 cents, so I could play like a couple of games and that was it. But sometimes I would get lunch from the gas station. And it's funny, you know those like chicken sandwiches or quote-unquote burger sandwiches that you get at the gas station? They're like, it looks like it's food, but then you start eating it and it tastes like there's like no flavor to it.
Just nothing. Yeah.
And you can put like mustard and or ketchup or whatever on it, and that's all you're gonna taste.
Yeah.
You might as well just eat a packet of ketchup. Yeah. It's weird how like that was a thing when we were kids. I remember getting sandwiches from Love's or something, and it would just like wouldn't taste like anything. And it's still the same. Like they're still selling those at gas stations, and if you still get it as an adult, which I do. I mean, every once in a while I do, I guess, like every 5 years or so. And it's always the same thing. Mike?
Yeah, they're not the best. The burgers are the same way too. Like they all taste the same. It's just nothing.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like they put a lot of chemicals in it. Yeah. So it would be viable on the open market at the gas station for longer. What's that noise?
That is Pran Funkels' cat.
Licking his nuts?
Drinking some water.
Oh, okay. Well, I was hoping he was licking his nuts.
Yeah.
He's a bitch.
Taco Demboski's in the chat. There was a spy hunter at our laundromat. He says laundromat, but I corrected him and said laundromat, bro. Was fun till some drunk dickheads broke the steering wheel. And I say wheel because there's an H in it.
Wheel.
Uh-huh. Wheel Wheaton.
Spy Hunter was a wonderful arcade game. That was fun.
So, Mike, let me ask you this. And answer honestly, please.
I'll try.
Your first memory and or memories of playing Spy Hunter, and what kind of place was it at?
Le Mans at Crossroads.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm sure I played it there.
Yeah.
Any other place?
There was a gas station down in Duncan that we used to go to a lot that had one there that I played.
Sandy Duncan?
It had Spy Hunter and Street Fighter.
Spy Hunter and Street Fighter. And Wheat Thins, too.
For a long time. And then they remodeled at one point and started getting different video games in. And then
Wheat Thins video games?
we eventually quit going.
Did you ever try Wheat Thins?
Did.
What'd you think?
Yeah, alright.
I hate guilt.
So, yes.
Oh, yes. I would agree with the cinnamons that you were just talking about.
Yes.
And Sandy did, I think, from what I could tell.
Sounded like it. Well, what do you think?
I think Kira wanted some Sandy Duncan tonight, and that was some. I still got it. I think I can still sound like Sandy Duncan. That's what I think.
You got it, dude.
You got it. You got it. It was a Pizza Hut. Now it's a Taco Bell KFC. And it burns on the way out. Let's make another Pran Funkel. Do you want to go, Mike?
Go for a little bit longer.
Well, I
Can we try?
appreciate that.
Right. We can try that. You know.
They had Iron Tank. Did I say that at the gas station?
You did not. It's another good game.
It was great. There was one of those. Well, it was a common thing. And I think it, depends on where in the world. It was common, San Diego, where you grew up. You would play a Nintendo game, and then you'd be somewhere at a mall or in public, and you'd see an arcade game, and it'd be like, oh, there's that game that's on Nintendo, but this is the arcade, and it was always way better,
Yeah.
So that was mine and Patrick's experience mainly. Like, you would play it on Nintendo and then happen to see it in the arcade. And then, later on, when I got into collecting arcade game stuff, I started learning, like, oh no, they were arcade games in Japan, and then in America, and then they made a home version, and, like, almost always the arcade was first.
Superior.
Yeah, so I think that's what's so interesting to me about it, because at the time, of course we were talking about E.T. and how shitty that was. Like, home video games were shitty, and you'd be like at the mall or out in public, and the arcade games, like, the graphics and the sound were just so fucking great.
Yeah.
Compared to the fucking Atari bullshit that you had at home. So it was like magical,
Yeah, for sure.
So, that's all I'm trying to say. I'll make a Pran Funkel. Are you ready for go to bed?
I'm getting pretty close to it,
Do you want to call the person who offered you a stale donut?
Stale donut? How dare they?
What do you think their linoleum smells like? Cat shit and caviar?
Probably.
Is that from the last show?
Oh, yeah, one of them, yeah.
Walnut Haven.
Hi, please leave your message after the tone.
In a world where tones don't exist, it is high. But a high path we are.
I heard Conver leather, Conver leather.
To send, simply hang up. To review, press 2. To re-record, 3.
In a world where
Can they not hear your
tones don't
soundboards?
exist, it is high. But a high path we
Or were there not?
No, I didn't play any before then.
I heard Conver leather, Conver leather.
To send, hang
Okay.
up. Review 2. Re-record 3.
Hang up, re-record.
Just hang it.
What was that? Was it dialing? I heard ringing.
I heard Conver leather, Conver leather.
Okay, I think we're gonna get an answer on this one. And there are specific instructions.
214 Tom Tetherball.
Welcome to Rico. For quotes, press 1. Supplies, press 2. Service, press 3. Technical support, press 4. Customer service. We are pleased.
Incorrect input.
Thanks, Short Circuit.
I cannot hear you.
We are pleased to offer the following support options: phone support and on-site repair. To trouble.
Incorrect input.
Did you know that you can avoid hold times by placing your service request using MyRico? My.rico-usa.com is fast, easy, and available 24/7.
I don't know if I'm comfortable with knowing all of
place
this
and track your
information.
request, reach out to your technician, and even cancel a request online.
I don't like reaching out to people.
Go to my.rico-usa.com today.
Character flaw I have.
If you know your equipment ID number, please enter it now.
Oh, I do.
Otherwise, press pound.
He's speaking
We didn't find
French.
a record that matched the EID you entered. If you know your equipment ID number, please enter it now.
Erectile
Otherwise, press
intense
pound.
Deficiency.
We didn't find a record that matched the EID you entered. If you know your equipment ID number, please enter it now. Otherwise, press pound. One moment while we transfer you to an agent to assist you. Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality and training purposes.
Assisted farting.
You have been selected to participate in a short one-question survey at the end of your call regarding the agent assisting you. Please stay on the line at the end of your call to participate. Rico values your feedback. Your estimated wait time is
5 minutes.
Oh, yes.
Thank you for calling Rico. We strive to make each interaction you have with us an excellent one.
Did you know that you can avoid hold times by placing your service request using MyRico? My.rico-usa.com is fast, easy, and available 24/7. You can place and track your request, reach
really
out to
don't
your
like to use
technician, and
other
even
people's
cancel a
Ricos,
request online.
honestly.
Go to my.rico-usa.com today.
Technology Support Center. This is Reginald speaking. How may I help you this evening or morning?
Hi, this is a boarding establishment.
Okay. May I have your equipment ID number, please?
It's 2083491.
I don't think that's the right number you gave them.
What does it start with?
I don't think that's the right. I think you're looking at the wrong number.
Is it the
Barcode label
blue?
on the front of the.
Is that the? It's the right one.
The barcode label on the front of the machine, and it's got to be 8 digits, not
blue.
7.
It's blue, is that correct?
The Rico label that has the phone number that you dialed.
It's blue.
Okay.
There's a 7-cent distribution as well.
I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about with that, but if your machine has a Rico label on the front with the phone number, it has a barcode, and there's a number above the barcode.
There is.
Okay, and could you tell me what that number is?
Four 793 84 it
it starts getting harder to read at this point.
Since I can't determine what type of machine you have,
It's
you
micro.
look at the back of the machine and see if you can see the serial number on the back of the machine.
On the back of it.
Uh-huh.
Alright, hang on.
Sure.
SN 437 BR TR 691.
Okay. Is it V as in Victor? R?
Well, no, it's B as in boron.
Okay. And what's the rest?
Bananas. Royale.
Okay.
Maple syrup.
Okay.
That's all it says on there.
Okay.
Beg your pardon?
Unfortunately, it's not enough information for me.
Hang on, there's a loud... What's going on in your background? It's very loud. Did Alf carry the 4 yet? Hello?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're talking about, sir.
Well, I could barely hear you.
Can you hear me now?
A little bit.
A little bit. Okay. All right. Can you tell me what type of machine you have?
Micro.
Is it a Rico machine?
Yes.
Is it a Rico machine?
It is, yes.
Okay.
And John Machida is involved as well.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm not getting the right information.
I'm not trying to provide the wrong information, certainly.
I understand that. It's just that what I'm putting into our system to try to bring up the information on the machine is not working. The
Did you try
number for Rico machine,
thumping on it, kind of on the side? Maybe rattle something loose?
The serial number on the Rico machine is usually 11 digits, and the EID number, which is on that barcode label on the front of the machine, if it's on there, is going to be 8 digits. The EID number is generally going to be 8 numbers. The serial number is going to be at least 11 digits with alphabet characters in it as well.
Alphanumeric. The chronometers are coming in hot. Heh. Massage territory. What are you talking about? Hello?
Hello?
Hi, I'm sorry about that. We had miscommunication. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. There's a tonsillectomy as well. Hello?
Sir, I'm sitting here listening to you mumble. I do not know what you're trying to say. Please call us back.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. I'm sorry. It's a $2.50 deal. Hello?
Yes, sir. I'm still here waiting.
What are you waiting on?
At this point, nothing. I'm going to go ahead and hang up the phone. If you decide you want to place a service call on a machine, please call back during daytime hours.
David's dewdrops didn't drop like they were supposed to.
Okay, sir. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'm going to go ahead and release the
David's
call.
dewdrops. Don't forget about them.
Thank you for participating in our short one-question survey. Were you satisfied with your experience today? Press 1 for satisfied, press 2 for not satisfied.
Somewhere in between.
Thank you for providing your feedback. Have a nice day.
Thanks, Patrick. Mike, are you still there?
Yes.
Was that a weird call, or was it just me?
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Am I just high?
You might be high too, but either way, it was good. It was fun.
Oh boy. What, do you have to go?
Yeah, probably should be soon.
Oh, by the way, call earlier with, who was the guy that we had that was, the dinner guy, whatever.
Yeah.
So I muted because I thought he was going to say, like, an actual phone number, and then he was, like, trying to roast us or something. And
alright.
so I did unmute once I realized that, but you heard a blank spot. If you listen on archive, Pran Funkels, you'll hear the actual recording where the stuff that we mute out is still on there. Because he was just trying to, like, you know, I thought he was going to say 1-800-EAT shit. And I did try to cut him off and say that, and maybe he was going to say it. So maybe I was right, but then he had to change it, you know. Anyway.
That was good.
Want to make another call real quick?
Yeah, we can do that.
Alright, how you doing, Mike?
Doing good. Getting tired, but doing good.
Yeah, we've probably put in the hours, but I'd like to get one more call maybe in. Before we say what a day. Was that? Okay, let's see. What was the number we just called? Okay. I see. Do you want to call the... Did we not call the toilet scrubbing individual yet tonight?
Don't think so.
Okay. I was looking at it and I'm like, we called them. But looking at the call log, no, not yet. I think we've just spoken with a lot of people who regularly scrub toilets. How embarrassing. Why would you want to clean your toilet?
Nine 0-7-5-7.
Are you ready? Cause I'm gonna put on a show.
What was that from? Bleep, blur, bleep, blur, bleep.
It's from a Wii game. So, yeah, there's that.
Where'd you find that?
I was just trying to push anything that's on that realm of darkness. It's a Punch-Out Super Macho Man.
Oh, from the Super Nintendo Punch-Out? Oh, I'm sorry, you said that already, didn't you?
Yes, it is.
Wait. Okay, kid, listen up. When Super Macho Man starts spinning, you won't be able to dodge out of his way. Stay on top of your game, son.
So that's advice from Doc, I assume?
Yeah.
Yeah, for a second, I was thinking it was Super Macho Man, and I was like, I don't, you know, he's very white, so he shouldn't sound like that.
Release the beast!
That's Macho Man.
Stay down!
Well, a gentleman in Top Gun wants some butts. I want some butts. Mike, I don't think we consulted the bacon peppermint device yet tonight. And we can't do that before we end the show. What do you think?
Are you sure about that?
I think so. Did we call generic Viagra already?
I don't think so.
And we're not gonna.
You told some of the biggest lies that I've ever heard of in my whole life.
I hope you get that shit out of your asshole.
Thank you for calling the Better Blue Pill. Can I get your name? Hello?
Hulk. Hulk.
Mm-hmm. All right.
They're like, that's not Hulk Hoganton. Wanna try that again?
Yeah.
With Mr. Hulkington.
Thank you for calling the Better Blue Pill. My name is Kate. Could I get your first name, please?
Randy Savage!
I'm sorry, what was that?
Tito Santana.
Oh, this isn't Jack?
Oh, yeah. That was a good one. Yeah, I beat you on that one, man.
Maybe Jack Arnold called them.
I'm sure he did.
Or was it Jack Nicholson?
It could have been.
Staring at a gas station sign for a while.
You'd have to get some more details from her.
Should we try to find out?
So that tells you, so as soon as we call, they already know. They're like, there's Jack Arnold again.
Or it's Jack Nicholson, maybe.
It's Saturday night again.
Jack Nicholson hasn't been in any new movies, so they don't know who the fuck he is.
That's funny.
Hey, let's see, we got a couple more numbers on the list and we'd be done.
Let's go.
That was generic Viagra?
Yes.
Well, now we have, are you ready for this? Legitimate Viagra. You ready?
Alright.
Actually, it's, same thing, but to put it another way, consumer of raw whole onions who eats them like apples. You want to call this person?
Yeah.
I gotta say, I like onions, but the thought of doing that disgusts me quite a bit.
Yeah, it's nasty.
But also, if it's like a pot roast, I'll eat all that fucking onion. Soaked up all that, all that meat juice there. That's the most deliciousest onion known to man. Let's give him a call back. I'm sorry, Mike. Sorry about the double bubble. I left on your steering wheel. It's gonna make it hard to steer.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Edible pumpkins, hun. Valdemars. Feldermorans. Seeping cinnamon. Y'all ready?
Oh, I
Metamucil.
That what?
Cinnamon.
Well, I did.
Okay, bye.
Well, that sucked. Last number in the list. Spectrum cable, or as I like to call them, rectum cable.
It's the final wipe down. It's the final wipe down.
Well, we could subject you to that, but you've had enough of eating burgers tonight, I think. Last number on the list.
Please stop playing with the line.
Never. I will never stop playing with my line.
are sorry, the number you have dialed has calling restrictions that have prevented the completion of your call. Announcement 19.
The number you've dialed has a ball gag in its mouth. Has a leather belt around its neck. Has a dildo up its ass. You don't even want to know the rest of it. Let's just say you're going to want to call back a different time. I think that's the point that they were trying to make, right? Well, let's try this number. Last one in the last. Spectrum cable, also known as rectum cable. Eating onions like they're apples. Taco Demowski says, Key Runch. Love you a lot. Nameless Jedi says they should have made an arcade game of the Nell Carter show, Give Me a Break. Yeah. I mean, I saw that at the gas station. It was called Give Me a Break. And I was like, I love the show. I hope I love the video game too. And I'm like, what is this? Nell Carter playing pool? What? Because, you know, it's just a pool game. Mike, I don't know if you knew that.
Yes, I kind of do remember that.
Has the trackball, so it's the cue ball.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
I liked it.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yes.
Did we call the number yet?
No.
Okay, I'm just preambling for no reason. Or I'm just fiddle-bustering.
Welcome to Spectrum. This call may be recorded for quality and security purposes. Para español, marque 5. Please tell me the phone number associated with your account, or your account number. Or say, I don't have an account.
402-882-2083.
Just to be sure, I got 02-8823-083. Is that right?
Fuck no.
My mistake. Please tell me the phone number associated with your
Namaste.
account.
402-882-2083.
That was 402-882-2083, right?
Yay.
I'm sorry, I wasn't able to find a matching account. Please say or enter the 10-digit phone number associated with your account, or your account number.
I don't know.
I think you said I don't know it. Is that right?
It's right that I think you said I think it's right.
No problem.
Yes.
Please.
Hey.
You want... Okay. To avoid
want a
sending you to
man.
the wrong representative, please choose one of these options. Technical support, billing, add service, remove service, or say, I'm moving. If you're calling about Spectrum's cellular phone service, say Spectrum Mobile.
I'm
or
moving.
tell me what you need.
Starring Richard Pryor. And Randall
Sorry, you can
Quaid.
say technical support, or press 1, billing, or press 2, or to add, change, or disconnect a service, say, okay, technical support. To get you to the right representative, please tell me which you'd like help with. Internet, streaming, cable TV, or phone.
Streaming.
To avoid a wait time, I can run diagnostics on your equipment and help you resolve your issue. Would you like to do that?
No.
If you'd like to avoid a wait time, I can run diagnostics on your equipment. If you'd
I
like me to
said
do
no.
that. Sorry,
Bitch.
if you'd like to avoid a wait time, I can run diagnostics. Sorry, I still didn't understand.
I know. I don't like
Sorry,
it,
I'm
you
having
know.
difficulties. Please hold while I transfer you to a technical support representative.
Okay. Golder Bash.
Hello, thank you for calling Spectrum. My name is Tristan. I'm a specialist here in Louisville, Kentucky. How may I assist you today?
I'm having a connection thing with Golder Bash.
I'm sorry, sir. You're having internet connection issues?
Yeah. The Golder Bash device keeps disconnecting. $482.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that you're having internet connection issues. I'd like to look into the account here. I'll be more than happy to assist.
That's not
See exactly what's causing your service, sir. What is your telephone number to the account?
402 882 2083.
What's your name?
Arnold.
Mr. Arnold, what is your service address?
Cinnamon. Huh?
Can you verify your service address or your account number?
Beg your pardon?
Can you verify your service address?
626 Milli Vanilli Hopscotch Deal, Corduroy, Pennsylvania.
Zip code?
23117. God bless you.
Thank you. So you say it's 626 Nelly Vanelli?
Melvin. Craig Nephewson's 49-digit device.
Okay. I'm sorry, sir. What is the telephone number? Are you the primary account holder on the account?
402-882-2083.
402-882-2083?
Yeah.
Okay, that phone number is not bringing up an account.
I have an accounting of it, I'll tell you that much.
Do you have an account number?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the account number, sir?
70 Equinox 33 Bellevue Tux medicated pads 73-4.
Okay, that's not the account number, sir. I'm sorry.
It is to me.
Okay, that's for a different account. Are you calling about, which service are you calling about?
The fundamental service of our society.
You calling about your mobile phone?
Well, I reckon so.
I'm sorry, what service are you calling about?
Peter does not have your games. Especially not E.T. for Atari.
I apologize, sir. I mean, the information that you're informing or you're telling me, it does not. I don't understand that very clearly, sir.
Well, I don't understand my Honda Accord. I know what you
Okay.
mean.
Is there like a different department that you want to talk to, or?
Well, Larry can speak with him. Hang on.
Yeah, sure. Do you have anybody I can speak to? Do you have anyone that I can speak to?
Larry, are you there? Hang on a second. He's coming.
Okay.
Hello?
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 Hi. Hello? Hello?
How are you?
I'm doing fine. How can I help you?
Good.
Okay, I'm sorry. I think we're having
Caller
a,
ID says Hatch, New Mexico is calling me.
I'm sorry. I think we're having a little bit of difficulty understanding each other. You may want to maybe hang up the phone and give us a call back, sir.
Have you been here before?
Okay. Do you have anything else that anything I can help you with? Because what you are saying does not make sense to me. I'm sorry.
Have you been here before?
What do you mean, sir? How
You've
can I
got
help
the
you?
Willows.
Hello?
Sir,
Yes.
have you been here before?
Well, this is Internet Repair Department. How can I help you?
Sir,
This is Internet Repair Department. How can I help you?
have you been here before?
Sir, I'm sorry. I don't know exactly what you're talking about.
Sir,
How can I help you?
one moment.
Yes, hello?
Yes. Hi. How can I help you?
This is Hector.
How can I help you?
Are you getting these calls from Larry?
Well, so I think you may have a wrong number. You can try to verify exactly if you calling the right number, but I think you guys may have a wrong phone
Wait
number.
a minute. We're in Disneyland tonight.
What is it?
We're in Disneyland tonight.
I'm sorry. You may have a wrong phone number. Sorry.
We're in the
do you have
happiest
anything else?
place in the world, Disneyland.
Okay, I'm gonna have
We're
to
having the
disconnect the
greatest
call
time
because
in the
I'm gonna have to
world.
disconnect the call. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to disconnect the call. I think you have the wrong number.
I'm having a good time at the happiest place in Disneyland, and you're using foul language.
Okay. Sorry. I think you may have a wrong number.
The what?
You may want to verify the telephone number that you called, but you did reach Internet Repair Department at Spectrum
I
here.
didn't hear what you said. We're having the greatest time in the world.
Okay, but I think you may have a wrong number because this is Internet Repair at Spectrum, sir. If you don't have any concern regarding our service, um, thank you very much for giving us a call today.
You know, I'm just a human being with a heart.
Okay, sir.
I'm a man at peace.
Do you have anything else I can assist you with today?
Somebody invaded my privacy.
Okay. Do you have anything else I can assist you with?
I am being extorted for better lack of words.
Okay.
I don't want to be
So
mad.
I'm sorry. I'm having a bit of difficulty understanding you. How can I help you?
I don't want to be mean. I'm not being mean or anything.
One moment, please. I'm going to get you over to a different department. They should be able to assist you. Do you have other questions for me I can assist you with?
You're not listening to me.
I think I am listening to you.
I'm a
but
man
I
at
think
peace.
You may have the wrong I understand, but
I'm
I think
an old guy.
Okay. Please hang on a moment here, okay? I'm going to transfer you over to a different department. Thank you.
I want to see who you are. Okay, amigo.
Our office is now closed. Please call back during normal business hours
No.
and we'll be happy to assist you. Thank you.
It's not right.
Well, if that wasn't the blue ballsiest ending to a prank phone call. Our office is now closed, and so is your dick.
We're having the greatest time in the world.
No coming tonight in Bertha's Conoco. No coming tonight in her tea.
That was a garbage can. I'm going to be sitting naked on your front porch on a double garbage can, Michael. And I am running into your thing in your front yard.
Okay. Sorry. I'm just having fun here, folks. I'm sorry that you got subjected to that. I know we all like to think of myself as a miserable fuck. Nah, just kidding. Yeah, thanks for being here. It's been a fun episode, right, Mike?
Yes, sir.
As always, love you a lot. Want to fancy you.
Yes, yes.
Thanks for our patrons, and we have a PayPal link too. BB's donated on there recently. I love him a lot. Glad to hear from you, BB. Hope you're doing good.
It was nice talking with you.
'Twas. Hey, thanks for listening. And, oh, there it is. I think that's it. Love you a lot. Mike, good to see you. Good to...
Yes, sir.
Well, I didn't see you, just heard you. But that.
Appreciate it. Good times.
And all that jazz. If you're in California, be safe. Love you a lot. Good night.
See you back.
calling for me. I'll also get back to you as soon as I can. You guys have a great, whatever time of day it is.